I mean, good example for someone who's in the NRS scene. Rewind.
Yeah.
Look at a player like Rewind. I'm pretty damn sure he plays the entire cast of
I would say it's a safe bet, yeah.
And like the way players like him, his brain works, he just picks a character. He's like, okay, I got this, I got this, I got this. I'm going to use this for that, this for that. It's like, dang, dude.
Yeah, it definitely comes, it's like this like second nature of knowing like where your buttons are. Now this is going to be a really good match here.
Yes.
Top 8 action winner's side here. We're going to be going here, the overhead, the deep freeze coming out of nowhere.
Is Too Easy trying to get like a little extra special meter whenever?
I mean, it could be a little bit of the, you know, you get the meter back with time. So, you know, you could be delaying it, could be trying to get the timing specific.
I guess he has like some type of mental timing in it that I see him do. Beautiful low slide. He's got El Kakui in the corner right now. Let's see if Too Easy can take advantage of the ski mask Sub-Zero.
Oh, yeah, and that's really going to be the demise there in that situation. Too Easy going straight for the slide. El Kakui waiting for it.
Kind of stuck in this corner right now. That's going to be a massive opening right here. Coming from El Kakui. Closing out the round with the command throw. And right back to the corner you go. He said, Totem Ha! No, I'm sorry. You know what he said?
What'd he say?
You don't impress me.
Don't impress me. I always hear the voice actor from Futurama in Kodokan. Whenever he turns on like the real deep accent in all his lines.
Oh, no.
It's Hermes from Futurama, same voice actor.
I'm not gonna be able to hear this dude the same anymore, bro. Don't tell me stuff like that. Really good ice ball here. He's going to flip in the corner with another slide. I think one more is going to load up the crushing blow. Got a little counter trade.
Oh, and that's going to be a successful. What? He flawless block up to that.
He's sweaty, bro.
He's sweaty, bro. Gets the throw. Love it. That movement all over that Kodokan's downed body.
And he was looking for another flawless block. If he had some offensive meter, probably could have launched it for another. I believe so. Yeah, this one does a lot of damage at the end. Yeah,
he's definitely dead. Good conversion here from El Kakui.
El Kakui told me he's going to mercy all 3 times.
No, he's not. Oh, what a liar!
Definitely trolled. He definitely trolled with that jump back.
Oh, no.
That is some scumbag tactics right there.
No,
Get
he
your
didn't
opponent
do that.
hyped for mercy and then say,
like, yo, I'm ready. Just kidding. Just kidding. He lost.
He should have done the triple crowd.
The down, yeah, the downs. I love that the mercy input is basically a teabag.
Yeah. But let me tell you, that first round was looking like all too easy until the robbery happened from El Kakui.
Gotta love the fatal blows.
And it's a strong start for Too Easy again. He's gonna get a jump in, confirming it's an ice ball.
Oh, doesn't get the slide at the end.
That was a brutal combo.
Yeah, no, that definitely.
I don't want to get a little too carried away, but maybe this could be a case of like not using that PC timing.
There we go.
You know,
Could
these
be.
players, they do play a lot of console. Majority of tournaments are based on console.
Yes.
So the one event that's on PC might be a little.
Well, you know what?
They got to get used to it a little bit.
Yes, you definitely have to get used to it. I know El Kakui opted to warm up instead of getting something to eat.
Yeah, I saw that. They were grinding a lot. Him and his brother.
They wanted to make sure they got the timing down right. Amplifying that command grab, putting him back in the corner. The down four from Too Easy gets him that advantage, gets him that opening here.
This is a big opportunity. He has corner control, and this is where Sub-Zero flies with a rollout.
Oh, no!
Oh my God, the back and forth between these two is unbelievable. Spends the meter for the extra damage. And there it is.
Chuck the disc. Chuck the disc.
I mean, talk about home advantage right now. I kind of feel like Too Easy might want to get off this stage next match.
I mean, yeah, you don't want to. This is how many people total killed in this stadium? How many? Thousands of people.
And he's got the crowd just going crazy for him right
Yeah,
now.
that's like super home field advantage. No way you want that.
Tries to wake up buttons, but the down poke countering from El Kakui.
That's not a good trade for it. Too Easy. Gets the command grab, mid command grab. The only option there is to jump. And that's a big risk in this game.
He's still alive here.
Oh, the sun. What is he going to do? It wasn't enough health.
Bruh.
That was such a tease. The fact that the forward two actually hit, the animation on Fatal Blow started, but if he just had a little bit more health, it would have cut into the animation, it would have made the sun go away, and possibly could have seen a comeback there.
It was a very tight situation that Kukui put him in, and literally a second, a slither of life. If Too Easy just had a little inch of HP left, he probably would have survived, and that could have turned out differently. But right now, El Kukui sitting 2 games to 0. You can see Too Easy's really thinking about it here, how he's going to approach this match.
He's thinking hard. What do we do here? We stick it out with Sub-Zero. I think it's Too Easy's kind of, you know, he knows that El Kukui can play all these different characters, so he's just trying to keep it here. Kotal versus Sub-Zero. No need to move around. Oh, yeah, basically. Sunio made a joke about it on Twitter about how every online tournament he just ends up getting counterpicked by a twin.
That's messed up.
Counterpicked by an NJ twin. That's them, all right. Love the conversion there from Too Easy. That's a combo. It's pretty tough to do.
I'm surprised he opened up by that neutral jump. Here we go, Too Easy. Showing some signs of life here. Drops a combo just like Kombat gets curses.
You got it, yeah. That's why I call them. That's why we're called casters. We're casting curses. Oh, that's not going to be a good trade. That's not going to be a good trade for you, Kotal Khan.
And he's going to build up some crushing blow. Oh my God, I thought a whip punish of a lifetime was about to happen. You saw that.
Oh, that little tip of his heel just barely making connection there.
That was terrifying. Very, really nice down 2 for Too Easy. Goes for the EX Ice Ball. That's going to be plus frames, immediately following up with a down vote.
Oh, I thought that was going to be just in time. That's a big punish here. I think Too Easy thought it was just in time, too.
Really smart stuff. Too Easy baiting out that down 2 from El Kukui. Okay, this is looking really good right now. Too Easy can get a game on the board if he keeps this up. Crushing blow, locked and loaded, 36%.
Hold on, we saw this before.
Oh, and that's gonna do it! No!
He drops it. He drops it. Kotal Khan has Fatal Blow. This could be disastrous. You have to. They're paying you to do it.
No.
You have to keep talking. You can't stop.
I've done enough damage.
It tosses him. He's grabbing him again.
Damage. No.
Too Easy. He's going to be so mad at you. Oh! El Kukui! What a beast. What a monster. The comeback potential, not just from this character, but this player, El Kukui, on super high octane here. Too Easy, dropping the situation over and over again. Destroy. Yeah.
I'm speechless.
He's like, I'm not talking anymore.
I don't even know what to think after that. And look at this.
Oh, no. Doesn't feel good.
Riding the momentum full force right now. Giving Too Easy the beat down of a lifetime. Let's see if he can kind of get his composure back here. Dang, dude, I'm still not over that comeback. That was nuts.
And he had it. That's what's so crazy is he had the round-winning situation there. El Kukui getting a little too comfortable with those tick command grabs, and I feel like Too Easy's purposely getting hit by them so he can get that full punish, and that's going to be the risk here. Smart stuff there, good reactions. Is it only possible on PC? Did he use slide crushing blow yet? Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh, he had the meter.
The down 2 whiffed.
Oh, dude.
The down 2 whiffed.
Bro! And that's gonna do it. The command throw coming from El Kukui. I heard a little pop off in the crowd. I don't know if that was Kukui that popped off or what, but GG's.
Big GG's there. My God.
Dude, that was an incredible match. Like, even though it was a 3-0,
yeah,
every single game there could have went either way.
Down to the wire, man. Oh,
wow.
what a heartbreaker there in the end. And El Kukui just kind of coming back on the brink of defeat there for that game. But it's got to be, it definitely feels really bad when that happens to you mid-set. And I think, I mean, what do you do to come back from that? I mean, he couldn't take a break. I believe that was the 3rd game, right? It was the 3rd game, and I feel like if that happened in the second game, Too Easy would have taken the breather, but that wasn't an option there. Like, you had to just keep going in.
And, you know, usually when stuff like that happens, a lot of players don't realize, like, people who are casually watching this, bro, tilt factor is a thing. When when a crazy comeback like that happens to you, you got to have a lot of composure, and you just honestly got to brush that off. Yeah. But a majority, what happens, like, usually players, you know, they get hit with a comeback like that, and it's just in the back of their mind, like, holy crap, I really just lost this. You know what I'm saying? I just needed one touch.
It's tough not to be in that mindset. Yeah. It's very hard to leave the past in the past. I mean, just us as humans, like, that's how we are. How do we not just dwell over things that have already happened, things that we can't change, but that's okay. Move forward, and you know, that's easier said than done. Just like not even like, even taking fighting games out of the equation, like, that's a very tough thing to do as a human being. So I'm not I definitely don't I'm not knocking Too Easy for that. That's tough, man. That's a tough thing to do.
Again, valiant effort from Too Easy. He's still going to be in the bracket, just getting knocked down to the lower side.
Yes.
But honestly,
are we calling it the losers bracket?
If you're feeling like a bad person,
there we go.
Losers.
I've
been getting into the habit calling lower bracket.
I call it the lower bracket too, but I'm just referring that one tweet that Ed Boon put out like years ago to tell everyone to stop calling it the losers bracket. So.
Oh, you're trying to be rebellious towards it?
No. He said stop calling it the losers bracket. So I also call it the lower bracket.
You know what? I'm going to call it the losers bracket.
There you go.
And I'm going to go right now and call out everyone who's there a loser.
There you go. Go do it. Because they're in the tournament that you didn't want to enter.
Yeah. Listen, I'm talking behind the mic. I have that privilege.
We're good here. We're good. We're safe back here.
What I was going to say is we're getting to a point in this tournament right now where nowhere is safe. The lower bracket, winner's bracket, it's just straight demons throughout. And every single player in this tournament is going to have to be at the tip of their game here if they're going to want to come out of here with this prize pool. That's, if I'm not mistaken, is a $2,000 prize pool, right?
That's a nice little prize pool.
Fat chunk of change these players are playing for.
Yeah, and it's going to be El Kukui. We just saw advance to winners finals. Winners finals of this whole tournament. So El Kukui is guaranteed third place if he loses in winners finals and losers finals. But it's pretty nice. El Kukui just coming out here and doing his thing. And El Kukui in the winners side at winners finals is going to be playing against Gur, the winner of Gur versus the Mighty Unjust, which should be the match that we are queuing up, getting ready to go here on stream. So these guys, they know each other. They're very familiar with each other's habits.
Dude, I mean, if you really think about it, this is kind of like, this is truly a grudge match between these two. Well, not in a sense grudge match, but like
they played
almost
against
like
each other.
Like a rivalry, you know what I'm saying?
Sure,
You date back to all these majors that went down throughout MK11's lifespan, especially both these players being really native to this area.
Yeah.
They run into each other a lot.
Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of MKNJs.
Look at that. This looks like they're just right at home here, getting ready to whoop each other's butts.
A lot of MKNJ's grand finals were these two players right here.
For real.
Gur versus the Mighty Unjust. Mighty Unjust seen as probably the best player in the beautiful state of New Jersey, and Gur definitely a top player here in this in New York City.
This is to get into winners final right here?
This is to get into winners finals, yes.
I already see one of the players hovering over Spawn, and I'm pretty sure it's Mighty Unjust. He's kind of been dabbling with Spawn recently, and, you know, kind of showcasing what that character is capable of. I mean, we all knew what Spawn was capable of.
Sure.
Massive damage. The dude is just a powerhouse.
Oh, yeah.
But when you get a player like Mighty Unjust to kind of exploit what this character is truly capable of, it starts to become very, very scary.
Super scary. Like, you don't want to deal with any of this.
Look, these guys, man, they're already having a good time. A lot of laughs being bounced back here, but in due time, it's going to turn into violence.
I already feel it. Spawn coming out of...
Spam.
Spawn coming out of the Mighty Unjust. Let's see what he's going to be equipping.
Spawn said, does anybody know where Wanda is? I'm looking for Wanda.
Dude, let me tell you, the voice, like, the guy who voices Spawn, that's his voice.
It's Keith David.
Yes, but, like, that's just his voice. If you see him in an interview, like, that's just how he talks. Yeah. And I'm like, you have the most incredible voice I've ever heard And it's so good that I thought like it was an act. You know what I mean? Like I thought it was a character.
No, it's
but
it's
bro, that's
iconic,
just your voice.
It's an iconic voice.
Like blessed, absolutely blessed with that voice. Like how? It's crazy, man.
Okay, I think not gonna get the crushing blow. Even if he had it at that distance, he probably would have spent this.
Yeah, just to kind of make a statement here, get the tables turned a little bit more into your favor.
But what's crazy to me is like when you watch Geras on the screen, you don't see him doing too much. But you look at the life bars, it's like, what happened?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Has a life lead right now. Mighty Unjust trying to go in and out of this pressure here. Tries to go for the throw, a nasty jump in, no confirm. That could be a very detrimental play right here for Gur. Good down poke.
Oh my God! He just did it! Just let it rip. Fatal blow. Kind of saw Mighty Unjust just moving and said, snap.
To kind of touch bases what you were talking about before, I feel like reactions here are going to be way more pinpoint, man. The second you see him jump, you pull the trigger, it's like, you can react definitely a bit better on PC. I'm not even trolling.
No, I mean, Arturo laid it down for us, really, like how to minimize that latency, how to minimize everything to basically just the monitor. Like, it's insane. I'm sure these guys are experiencing something completely brand new.
He said it's 7 reduced frames. When you think about that, like,
that's a lot of time.
Fighting games, that's a lot of reduced frames.
That's a lot of time.
Look at this, the stand dude pushing him back. Still gonna get the safe string off though. Yeah, just kind of making contact, getting that little bit of chip. Mighty Unjust looking for that opening, that way in, and Gur just putting on this obstacle course in front of him. Yeah, dude, it kind of looks like Spawn's range on his strings are kind of not affected by that sandstone.
Yeah, like he's still reaching.
Yeah, this matchup looks really good.
Mighty Unjust ending that string with that special move. The down two, maybe thought that the breakaway was coming, but nothing from Gur.
But what's beautiful about Spawn, even if you break away, he's still cashing out on ridiculous damage. And look at that, the 3-4 confirmed, gonna take the round for Mighty Unjust.
Yeah, it's so interesting how like the majority of the damage is done early in the combo, and then you're like, you know, is it even worth it to break away after I get popped up? And you know, oh, that's what he didn't believe. He didn't believe.
I mean, why did that whiff on the other side? That was so confusing.
A little strange, a strange scramble there. Too. Oh, didn't get the whiff punish there on that jump-in kick.
Oh my God, that's gonna confirm, thankfully.
Yeah, I think Mighty amplified it just to make sure, like, I'm not gonna get punished here. I gotta recover as fast as possible. Double down twos with the time frozen there.
That's something you have to be careful with in Mortal Kombat 11, like committing to a string that has too much recovery, because throughout all the NetherRealm games, dude, I feel like MK11, you get punished the hardest for whiffing strings.
And Injustice too, but you know, I'm just biased and love Injustice as well.
you know a lot more about it than me too.
But yeah, it's definitely
Injustice 2. All I did was just forward 2-2 with a cross. That was all I did. I didn't know a single frame. And here we go, a fatal blow. Mighty Unjust trying to tie up the life bars here. Just airing him out.
I mean, why not? This is final round situation. Get the damage where you can. Nobody's got fatal blow. Down to 12 and 13%.
Oh my God! How many confirms is he gonna drop?
I mean, I think he just was so sure it wasn't gonna make the contact. That is punishable there, and Gur taking full advantage, getting that first game.
Yeah, dude, even though Gur missed a lot of punish opportunities there, he still bounced back and was able to take that game. Really close set. Oh my God, probably the closest match we had all night.
Absolutely incredible, man. Mighty Unjust looking to go for Liu Kang. Now, I believe the last time these guys met in a highly competitive offline event was MK&J. Mighty Unjust went down to Gur in the winners finals, but he came back in grand finals and 6-0'd Gur with Liu Kang, who he did not use in the winners finals, and it was just 6 straight games of oppression. And I don't know what has changed. I don't know what's evolved since then. But so far, Mighty looking really good at the start of this.
Yeah, and you know both these players are going to want to get into that grand final spot in the winner's side.
Oh, yeah.
Because that just makes the tournament a little bit easier to take the first place.
Oh, yeah. A lot
having
less.
That little, lower bracket cushion.
Yeah. A lot less edge there.
really good confirmed there. He's gonna hit the low stand, closing some distance. That's what Gur's gonna want to do. I feel like in a matchup like this, he's gotta be mindful of the distance he keeps away from Liu Kang. Liu Kang can fight back full screen. Oh my God! Does he go to Fatal Blow? Of course he does. Wants to cash out big time on the damage. This might go into the upwards of the 40%. Oh, no, yeah.
Oh my God, is he dead? Yeah. How did he know exactly that that was gonna kill?
That was almost 50.
That was 49.4. That literally was almost 50.
Some animalistic damage right there. Starts this next round with a low sand. He's just cashing out. Some juicy damage.
Look at that confidence on Gur, just holding down, getting right under those fireballs, popping them up, and able, what? He was able to block the fireball, and then on top of that, convert with the sand trap.
That's wild.
Gur is a wild, wild man.
Either he's wild or this is the effects of PC.
It could be that. It could be. I wonder if he's like, oh, I could do that on PC? I didn't know that. No, I have no idea. I don't know what these guys are experiencing it, but it is amazing. It is incredible to see this all put on.
All right, there it is. Mighty Unjust wants some leverage here, trying to get some crushing blows loaded up. Going for forward for what punishes here? Oh my God! Doesn't get the punish off of the command throw. Beautiful, flawless block launch. And there it is, another game going to Gur over the Mighty Unjust. This is wild. I don't even know what the Mighty Unjust is thinking right now, but man, is Gur playing out of his mind. Dude, and he's
home court advantage.
He's tried different characters every single match, it seems, so far.
And that's pretty much the way Mighty Unjust works. You know, always likes to try to find the edge and kind of expose, you know,
but
that.
Is that the smart move? Because if you look back at the first game they had, he did the best with spawns. Second match wasn't looking so juicy, but
I think I think he might have been tapping into what I was thinking of. You know, last time I played Gur offline, I whooped him 6 straight games with Liu Kang. But if Gur's the competitor that I think he is, that very weekend he learned, all right, what do I not know about the Liu Kang matchup? And he applied it here.
He's ready for it, bro. Oh, 1000% Gur is the type of player to go home and lab up what he lost to. I heard it from his own words.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Here we go, though. We got Jackie Briggs. What an annoying character. Total
you're just not going to sugarcoat it, huh?
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Let's see if the Mighty Unjust is going to be able to do some work.
Oh, man, so much damage
Beautiful.
here. He's not dead, though. He's not dead, though. Leaping out of there thanks to the interactable. And Justice Boys backing off, tries to get the sand trap. I don't know if that was an input error. Maybe he wanted like a down one.
Yeah.
Something weird happened there, and that definitely wasn't what Gur wanted the outcome to be. Late throw escape there from Gur, thanks to those reactions. And bigger thanks to the big PC setup. Flawless blocking it, but doesn't go for the up two. Thought maybe he was going to beat him out with something else.
All right, this is Jackie Briggs in the corner. Let's see what happens here. I feel like this is where Jackie is the strongest. This pressure is just relentless. Her staggers are relentless. Super hard to make a read and when it's your turn to push a button.
Oh, the downward goop.
Smart. I don't think it was smart. He wants to get that chip damage in play. Trying to slowly but surely kill Gur here. And that's going to be a punish off a sand clone. That down two probably would have cast out or more damage, but not even needed. Mighty Unjust. Bouncing back. Putting one on the board.
I think he found it. I think he found it. He found the chink in the armor. Just able to get past all those defenses from Gur, able to leap in from multiple distances. You know, maybe not so much when the trapping sand, that moving sand is out in play because you can't really get that distance. But other than that, you know, Mighty Unjust getting aggressive when Gur's throwing out those sand clones. And on top of that, the damage output from Jackie following up from her mids is out of this world. Like no other character. Yeah. No other character is hitting as hard as Jackie.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail on why the character is completely busted, but I'm pretty sure everybody has a pretty good idea. I mean, you look at a variation like this, and it just speaks volumes.
All right, man. I'm pretty sure the Jackie down player is going to be coming at your throat to destroy her.
Bring him on.
Bring him on. He's ready. He's
really
ready.
Good stagger pressure right now coming from the Mighty Unjust. Just completely avoiding this the sand pool.
Oh, it looks like Gur tried to poke there with stand 1, but
Yeah.
Jackie was ready to just swing with her crouching moves. Good
Mention
blocks
the
there,
full
the
string,
overhead.
That's going to be a punish.
Yeah. I think it's one of those strings where you're not expecting her to really do them, but, you know, once in a while, throw them out there. But it's so crazy. That's like the first time she did it, and
Maybe
Gur
he
was
dropped-
ready.
Maybe he dropped a leap.
Could have dropped a leap there in that situation.
Whoa!
I think he let go of block. She was definitely touching him. She was definitely close enough. What?
And he's
what?
dead from this. A confirm it's a fatal blow should kill.
Not
Doesn't
gonna
even
do it.
bother?
Not gonna do it.
Okay, the confidence in Gur right now is unreal.
He knows that the fatal blow is such a crucial resource, and he kind of played to the idea of, oh, she thinks I'm gonna go for a fatal blow, but I'm not. I'm gonna be ready, and Mighty Unjust is not.
Yeah, going up this round with all resources at his disposal is definitely going to be very scary for Mighty Unjust. You are right about that. But it looks like he's going with the short Yukins.
34%, good damage output coming out of Jackie. The mids forcing a ton of damage here. Jumping over the other side, but doesn't get the full combo here. Dropping that first part. What?
My
Neutral
God.
jump? Neutral jump body splash?
That was disgusting. That's going to be massive flush frames. Gets the jump in. Mighty Unjust playing very defensive. I feel like he's got to fight his way out of this corner. If not, he's going to be getting overwhelmed by this pressure. Dude, Gur's just like one touch away from going to winner's final.
Oh, what a confirm from the Mighty Unjust. Seeing that the low in that string clipped, confirming right into that fatal blow. And of course, it's going to be enough damage even before the big roundhouse kick. Mighty Unjust still in this, but Gur is on match point to make his way into the winner's finals.
Good block on the sand spikes. Gonna get the jump in.
What?
Beautiful. Had the crushing blow. I thought he already spent it. These matches are going by so fast.
So
I
fast.
don't even know what's happening anymore.
We do know that Gur does still have access to Fatal Blow if he does reach down in that territory, which is going to be very close, and he's going to need it to make this comeback. Oh, no. Breakaway. He needs to find some breathing room.
Oh, my God. And that's going to kill. No. I
Very
thought the
close.
blue goop was going to kill, but there it is. Tying things up 2-2. Get hype. It's going down. This match is for winner's final. Complete insanity we're witnessing here.
And this is what the Mighty Unjust does. He kind of loops around, he dances around the character select screen to find that one perfect character to not just counterpick your main, but also just kind of counterpick, you know, how you like to play. Counterpicking the player, so to speak, here.
Yeah.
Double down choose right in her face as she's frozen, locked in by time, which is, of course, on Geras' side. Keeping that leap at bay and making the Mighty Unjust a little too desperate once he does get out of there.
Oh, he's looking desperate right now.
Oh, he tried to tick throw with the body splash, but the Mighty Unjust, unknowingly to Gur, got hit by that.
Desperate right now.
Got hit by that here. The back throw, Mighty Unjust takes him out of the corner, trying to get that little schmicks, putting him back in the corner by jumping over and pushing him a little bit closer. The goop is down, but Gur trying not to let it bother him.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too.
I'm nervous.
Everyone's nervous in this building.
I'm literally ready to just eat every single fingernail off. Beautiful confirm, doesn't really get the pickup off, gonna break away.
What a whip
and
punish.
just like that, gonna get a fatal blow confirmed. This is a very scary moment for Gur. Losing this round, Mighty Unjust on match point.
What
Dude, and,
a whiff punish,
And Mighty
dude.
Unjust is coming back from the grave here.
Yeah,
This
he was
is-
down 2-0.
If he manages to pull this off, it's gonna be a reverse 3-0.
It's insane, man. I mean, again,
Whoa,
he's just
combo.
big drop there. Gur finding something. Mighty Unjust easy to go for that breakaway. Wants to get the momentum back on his side. Gur getting a little crazy there. Good flawless block, knowing that that string is safe and knowing the timing of most reversal pokes.
Trying to bet it all on these 1-1 punishes, but nothing's just happening here. Oh, dude. Let go of block at the worst moment. Goes for the forward 2 stagger. Mighty Unjust making reads on all of this pressure, though. Oh, that's going to be hit advantage. Beautiful throw escape. Gur definitely still in this.
Gur looks a little hesitant to throw there. Mighty Unjust kind of knowing that and knowing that the blocks are just going to be coming for days. And that's the Mighty Unjust taking it over Gur with that reverse 3-0. Big heartbreaker there. But again, that's what it is. Mighty Unjust is kind of like a surgeon, where he's just kind of looking around. Where's that weak spot? What knife do I need? What tool do I need to get past your defenses, to get past these walls, and to just basically steamroll you? And
another thing that just makes Jackie such a brutal character is like,
tell me,
dude, in a moment like that, she gets one confirm. You can have about 30% HP. If she gets one confirm and she has 2 bars of offensive meter, she can get the gloops, and it's like unbreakable damage.
How do Jackie players sleep at night? That's what I want to know.
Yo,
how do you guys sleep at night?
My man's Arma looked at me with the most straightest face and hit me with that.
No, we kid.
I couldn't tell you, man.
We kid, right? We're joking? We're joking, right?
You are.
Oh, I'm joking.
You are.
He's not. He's
joking.
serious. So anyone wants to come at Destroyer, his Twitter's right there. You know, tell him that Jackie's not that good.
Speaking of Twitters, make sure to follow us over on Twitter at DestroyerFGC, at Darth Arma. Support the boys.
That's right.
Support us.
We got Destroyer. Let's talk about your thing. You got a lot of things going on with online events. I know you and Caboose, you know, trying to put on a lot of things just for the online community there. You guys get real hype. I love the back and forth between you. Big shout outs to Caboose. I love Caboose. He's
shout outs to Caboose. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to everybody in the scene, you know, doing great things for these NRS titles. So I'm a big believer. I'm a big advocate where the community plays a huge part in keeping these games alive.
It is.
You guys don't understand, but like
community and passion.
Community passion, man. You know, Defend the North dropping, you know, having incredible sponsors here. $2,000 on the line for this game that knows. God knows how long this game is right now.
Yeah.
And just everyone else just playing their part.
And a big shout outs to all these sponsors that you see around us, all the sponsors you see, you know, while the games are going on. Big shout outs to MSI for, you know, providing the PCs. Again, this is a PC only fighting game tournament.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. So
you think about something like that, you know, that's a thing of myth almost. People would say, oh man, how the hell
can't happen.
How would you get a PC tournament running, get all these PCs? And at the end of the day, I've been saying it. Like, if we can run tournament fighting game standard on PC, dude, everything's going to be more smoother, more frames.
The game runs better on PC.
The game runs
100%.
better. Straight up.
100%.
But I do feel like the reason we do consoles is because it's more convenient.
Yes.
But, I mean, shout-outs to whoever was in charge of getting all these PCs set up here, bro.
Yes.
That's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, in the words of Arturo, he's tired of hearing people say that it can't be done because we're literally here doing it. We're literally here doing it. Defend the North 2022, all PC. Big shout out to everyone behind the scenes making this happen because, again, this is kind of been a topic that a lot of people have been, you know, discussing for years. Like, is it possible to do this? Big shout outs to the man right there, Arturo, walking back there, and
he timed it perfectly.
It was just for him. An OG through and through, you know, dating back all the way to, I believe, the Marvel vs. Capcom 1 days. Wow. If I remember his interview on the No Frills podcast correctly. Big shout out to the No Frills podcast.
Yeah, big shout out. Here we go. We got another match about to go underway here. It looks like
this is HF and we had him earlier on stream. FANETO.
Yeah. So both of these players, they had to play up against really strong opponents first matches.
It's tough, yeah.
Tough.
A tough call, but that's how it goes.
Yes, and they were holding their own. So I feel like this match is going to be nonetheless of exciting as well.
How many cartwheels are we going to see from Sindel?
A lot.
A lot. Just a lot. That's it. Hard stop.
Sindel's
another very controversial character, man. I'm not even going to get into it, but I don't like that character.
I mean, a lot of people...
She's tough to deal with.
She's very tough to deal with. I think forward 4 is a really, really good move. A lot of people... I remember when, like, Sindel was, like, you know, she was a DLC character, and everyone's like, oh, it's just all online stuff. Like, no, it's not. Like, she's good. She's very, very annoying. Very tough to deal with that cartwheel, at least for me, personally.
Outworld is better off with you dead.
You still resent me, Kodo.
As surely as night follows day.
That's like, sure. Yeah. Sure. Like, for reals.
Now if he loses, it's just based off that intro alone.
That's it. Unplugs the controller, going home.
For real.
Oh, big swing and a miss there, going the wrong way, but Kodo finds his way. Scream.
Block on the scream.
HF is really good at flawless blocking after, throwing out a relatively safe move, especially in that distance here. Up 3 is not a safe move. We saw earlier before getting punished on block. One of the few up 3s that are unsafe on block. A little bit of a drop combo, but that's okay. We take advantage of that. Get the momentum back on our side with that back throw from HF. Down 4 poking. FANETO blocking that cartwheel, but not really sure what to do afterwards. Good block of the low and kind of ready for that little booty bump.
Yeah, so far this entire match has been straight back and forth staggering, but just as I say that, looks like HF is going to get a nice combo confirmed, and FANETO's not going to get a combo confirmed. Whoa!
Just did it.
God, what a savage hair flip out of nowhere.
The sun did go down, so this is technically demon hours, so it had to be done. It just had to be done.
Do you think both these players are Kombat League demons?
Have to be. From how good they are, they have to be. The way they let go of block and all those perfect moments, they are seasoned Kombat League demons through and through.
And look at this Kodo pressure right now. He's going to get the throw escape. Throws himself into the corner. That's going to be a nice forward 4 punish coming from HF.
A little bit of a drop here. The nerves coming out to haunt FANETO here. And wasn't even able to get pressure there. I don't think he wanted that disc.
Mixing.
Yeah, mixing it up, either, staggering the string, ending it with the low shot, just kind of keeping your opponent guessing through and through. That wasn't a punish. That was HF trying to get the hell out of there. Did anything but block, and FANETO took full advantage of it. The fatal blow giving him access to a ton of damage here.
Really good stuff, man. FANETO able to tie things up, not letting this match get too far from his grasp. The block on the forward 4, tries to get a counter poke, but man, HF he's gonna mash if he has to.
Oh baby, the down 2 whiffing for days. The scream and the forward throw. The box getting tossed. Over and over again, the scream again.
Over and over the scream. And the scream again.
The scream, hey man, what are you gonna say?
He screamed.
We should just be
100 times.
screaming the commentary. The scream with, I mean, I know you're good at that.
I'm not trying to explode eardrums right now. Really good counter punish. It looks like Sindel is riding off of a massive life lead right now. FANETO's gonna have to make a crazy comeback if he wants to take this game. But he's working on it. That's gonna be a really good mid. Goes for the command throw. Does he meter burn it?
Schmicks. Oh yeah, we're keeping her in the corner. Locked down.
Bro, don't tell me.
Yeah, he's pushing religion on her while mixing her in the corner. Uh-oh. He's still alive. He's still alive!
My God! Don't
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Sindel has
FANETO!
breaker. Why did she spend it?
Just thought that she was
Why
gonna...
did she not spend it?
So the mind
Arma.
game is, I have the meter. He thinks I'm gonna do it, so he's gonna armor break me and kill me. So it was basically a point.
Does he have that?
No, he doesn't. He has the.
He doesn't have the armor breaker.
Maybe that again. It's instinctive to be scared of that against Kodo Khan. Right, he's got the command grab, the disc
and
toss.
The next thing you know, you're dead.
Yeah, he's got the launcher, the disc toss, and the command grab.
That's dirty.
Yeah.
I've never seen Kodo Khan get dirty before.
I've seen a lot of dirty Kodo Khans. The wave dash, making it from point A to point B in like half a frame.
That was tricky. Trying to get him with the Wraith, but a beautiful block from FANETO, who is in the corner taking a beat down.
Demon hours. Demon hours.
Punish.
Oh, Whiff City!
Really good whip too. Just kind of looking for the chip out here. There it is. A forward 4 off of that jump in. HF staying composed, not letting that last match kind of tilt him here.
No, you don't want to live in the past, as we've mentioned before. You don't want to dwell on it. It does not help you one bit. Learn from it. That's okay. That helps you. But dwelling on it, no good. Oh, goes for the sick low. That's super punishable if it did get blocked, but it didn't. As HF looking to press some buttons here, looking for his turn. Sindel flip over and over again. The low shot.
I'm liking this. It's looking like a change of pace coming from HF right now. Playing way more defensive
slowing
and a little
down.
more zoning.
Yeah, want to slow down and just kind of take control there. Neutral jump 2.
No crushing blow.
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't blocking low.
Oh, that's right. That's off of a low counter.
Yeah, so it has to be like on schmicks.
Wow, the second hit of the forward four gonna connect.
I hate that forward four so much.
HF really utilizing the distance of Sindel perfectly right now.
Look how good he's always looking for that flawless block. I mean, almost so meticulously that it could be a demise, but it's really helping out in a lot of situations. The big boot. Oh, that's going to be a whip punish, but he doesn't commit to the whole string.
And the boot right into the corner. Praise the sun.
Huge missed opportunity there from HF. The game was handed to him on a silver platter.
Bro, you know Mr. Aquaman is watching his butt naked right now on top of a
screaming.
On top of a skyscraper. Huh?
Screaming at the top of his lungs.
With seashells on his nipples.
That's it.
Really good down two. Did he get hit with the scream?
Oh, that was a big whiff there right in front. Oh. Screams his face off. Was he going for a brutal? I think he was going for a brutal.
Hey, FANETO does have fatal blow, and he's like, okay, never mind. I was gonna say he's one combo away.
That's unsafe.
From knocking this out.
That is unsafe. That's an unsafe wake up there. The up three can get punished if it's blocked close enough. So that was some risky stuff here. Tied it up 1-1. HF having lots of fun. Going up against FANETO's Kotal Khan.
Really good matches so far.
Oh,
honestly, every match we've had in this Defender North bracket has been crazy.
Yeah, down to the wire, super sweaty. I mean, so deep into this game's life. I mean, you gotta love it.
You gotta love it. Jesus, throwing every down four he's got in his toolkit. HF right now. Get tossed into the corner. Oh my God! Starfish the forward four, bro.
Hold this Starfish. That's an interactable. No, it's Patrick. This toss, amplifying it to just keep that pressure going. Doesn't get the conversion there, but might have thought the breakaway was coming. Just calmly walks up, gets the command grab. Gonna amplify to keep her in the corner. Not enough to kill. Uh-oh. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Demon Hours!
Nice block. Really nice block.
We're ready.
I was also going to say, with the amount of comebacks we've seen so far, these players got to try to keep it clean because one combo drop is a risky one.
FANETO loves to go for that low ender there, and it's a little scary. I mean, yeah, people aren't expecting it, but man, if that gets blocked, that is a free combo.
Definitely is, but I feel like he's been mixing up his options well enough to the point where, HF is not getting that reaction time to punish it. Beautiful disc. An extra large pizza pie right to the gut of Sindel.
Papa Cons, baby. Papa Cons.
Papa Cons pizza.
It's going to be a nice command grab ender here. Not going to have access to the breakaway, so that is free damage, a free game there for FANETO. HF. Not looking so hot in this third game. Loved it more in the second game, going toe to toe, and like you said, playing defensively. And I feel like that attrition tank is getting a little low there from HF. I want to see more patient play.
Well, let's see. He still has another opportunity to make something happen here. For the most part, this is quite a back and forth between these two. He can definitely make this happen. The low's going to connect, but doesn't commit. He needs to start trying his hardest to get those confirms. He's gonna go with the Wraith. The Scream looking for a punish. FANETO approaching. Okay, very good throw. Oh my God, getting caught not blocking?
Oh,
what
baby. What?
That Wraith was last second.
Yeah, like just like the tail end of it there. Still active somehow.
It was kind of wild. Pizza Pie's coming in clutch from FANETO. You know he's going to want to try to take this round, but a low scream coming from Sindel. Not letting it happen.
Round 2, fight.
This is looking good for HF. This is what he wants. He wants the lead here to potentially tie things up.
What?
But another Pizza Pie.
What? That was definitely not the intent there at that full screen. No way. I think he wanted the instant air Wraith. Instead got that little short hop and a lot of recovery there on that.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
Get interactable into raid last second.
Yeah,
to catch a punish.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're trying to whiff punish me, but I'm gonna hit you before.
It's a little mind game.
Can we talk about how far that jump in one from Kotal Khan is? It's insane.
It's very reminiscent of his jump in an MKX.
That's right.
Funny.
That Air Jordan like slam dunk from downtown from the foul line.
Oh my God, I am so nervous right now. Tries to go for the throw. The grab tech. HF needs to find something if he wants to stay alive here.
Oh, he's desperately going for that throw, and Fanito knows it.
I think he needs to be careful. One more throw could potentially kill.
Drop the combo. Huge missed opportunity here. Is he going to finish a string? No, just does the 2 hits.
And there it is. HF getting a clean neutral jump in punish. Tying things up 2-2. And Sindel blowing all our eardrums out of proportion.
What?
Jesus. Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say, Arma?
Huh?
What are we doing here? We're commentating, huh?
Yeah, I'm just so lost. I can't hear anything. It's just Banshee scream. That was an insane flawless block. I think that flawless block made it possible to punish that.
This is terrifying. We're at a final game already between HF and Fanito. And what's even more terrifying about this is the lower bracket.
Yeah.
These players are fighting for
their life.
For their life.
For their life. Not really. No one's going to die. It's just...
In MK.
Yeah.
They're going to die in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. It's just a game.
Really
But
nice forward 4. Gets a nasty block on the low scream, and that's going to be a beautiful punish there coming from Kotal Khan. Match point for Fanito. Can he close this out? Wow. He's going to use the Sun Disc, keeping it safe. Really ballsy down poke. Oh my God! Gets the punish off of the interactable, but doesn't really get too much damage off of it. Pushing buttons. I think he's looking for flawless block gaps or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Benito's not giving him any chances here.
No, Benito's mixing it up too, like you said before. You don't want to get too predictable. Oh, goes for the low, and that
Big
gets punished. Huge punish, but he drops the combo, so what did it really amount to? Is Fanito going to drop this opportunity?
It amounted to 20%.
It could have been a lot more. And if she survives by more than that, or less than that, you know exactly where you screwed up.
This is getting way too close right now. Could potentially kill, but another combo drop. Fanito! You need to wake up! Oh my God, a down 2 out of nowhere, giving HF the biggest opportunity of a lifetime here. I am at a loss for words, Darth Arma.
Huge damage here on scale.
Massive combo drops, and HF is back in the game.
And look what she's got left, around 10%. And he really left more than that on his plate. He didn't finish it, and because of that, we're in a final game, final round situation here, and this is for their tournament lives.
I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna sit at the edge of my seat and clench my butt.
I see you. You're literally sitting on your hands right now. So scared. Destroyer is terrified of those down 2s coming from downtown.
These are the matches that are really like intense. When Mortal Kombat 11 gets to the last match, last round, this is when stuff really amps up. I mean, witness this craziness. Fanito, he's gonna get the command throw. Is he gonna spend the meter? Of course he is. Puts HF in the corner. Gonna open him up with the counter. This could potentially be death, but another combo drop.
Doesn't get it, doesn't get it. Is he gonna do it this time? This time he's got it. He's got it. You didn't curse him.
I was gonna say.
You didn't curse him.
If he dropped one more combo, I was gonna German suplex him.
Off the stage there, and Fanito feeling so hype. HF, of course, the good sportsmanship.
My man was catching a powerbomb off stage if he dropped another combo. That was too much. That was too much.
Boom! That was a lot of combos. A huge. It could have been a huge, a dropped opportunity there. But I believe we need Fanito for the next match. He's going to be going up against DAFREEFALLKID, and hopefully these guys know that.
Brother, what the hell did we just witness?
I'm sorry. He's not going up against DAFREEFALLKID. He's going up against Storm. So that was Fanito over HF. 3-2. Down to the wire, man. Down to the wire here.
And look at that, dude. You know, those were two names that, you know, were not too recognizable, but look, giving possibly the hypest match of tonight, man.
Yeah, you had to be.
FANETO and what was the other guy?
It was HF.
HF, sorry.
Having fun. He was having fun, man. Having fun, getting to live again after those combos got dropped on his body as he was getting thrown in the air like a rag doll. That was too close to call, man. That was too. I really thought he. And again, even if you look at that last situation, knowing that you dropped the round, the game, the set-winning combos, knowing that it's hard to get out of that mindset. Like, man, I really messed up. Yeah. But he did it. He did it. He kept his composure. He kept cool, and he didn't let HF run away with it.
And you can tell, man, the nerves were hitting real hard towards the end of that match. Both players were kind of scrambling all over the place.
Yeah.
Made for one crazy match, but sheesh. He's definitely going to have to clean it up going deeper into this bracket here, because I can tell you, man, the opponents he has ahead of him, it's not going to get easier. It's just going to get way tougher from here. Yeah, no, it's just going to get tough. And, you know, we're pretty much down to the nitty-gritty here. We have 2Easy on the loser side. He's going to be going up against DAFREEFALLKID. We have Storm going up against FANETO. And in the winners finals, we have, I believe, yes, the twins, Mighty Unjust versus El Kukui. And waiting on, you know, in that lower bracket on the upper end there, yeah, as we can see here. We have, yeah, this is. Well, looking at this bracket, I gotta say, man, this top 8, not only was it incredibly stacked, but you can kind of tell the fan favorites that were, you know, kind of destined to make it far here.
Yeah.
And, I mean, things are not looking too far-fetched. Mighty Unjust, El Kukui sitting in the winner's final side. If I'm not mistaken, they've been dominating every tournament they've been going to, right?
Pretty much.
Besides the ones with the Chile twins. I know
they've been doing good. I know they both went to Evo, didn't get like exactly what they wanted.
Yeah.
I believe El Kukui was one game away from making losers top 8, and I'm trying to remember who he lost to.
But I was talking more so tournaments in like
in general,
in the East Coast.
Oh yeah, no, they dominate locally. Like I said, Mighty Unjust and El Kukui easily the 2 best players in New Jersey. Some might even say the Northeast, just because they're always on the grind. They're always trying to compete in anything they can, whether it's online, offline, like always making an effort to, you know, make it to those big events. And you know, they just love playing this game. They love showing off what they can and utilizing, you know, whatever resources they have for both of them is literally this entire character select screen. But let's focus on Storm and FANETO. We saw FANETO with a great run there at the end, keeping us cool and taking it over HF to make it into this top 8.
Yeah, man. After that last match, I'm just excited to see how this plays out. As this top 8 bracket narrows down, mark my word, we're going to witness some crazy matches here.
It's going to be insane.
I mean, already the winner side is stacked with both these twins. Lower side is stacked. You got 2Easy. You got Gur down there. Like, dude, it's just a swimming pool of sharks right now.
It definitely is. All right. Got Kodokan versus Frost. Saw some pretty good efforts there from Storm a little earlier today in the that first match against Gur.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're just getting warmed up. Button check. Don't get too excited, because I know I am.
No, dude, I mean, this tournament kind of painted a theme for us almost. We kind of had, like, I don't want to more so say the new school versus the old school, because I don't know how much, you know, Storm and all these players are playing. But it was cool to see, like, these players that are not as notable as these other dudes go toe-to-toe with them.
Yeah, knowing that.
Because now we know every single match beyond this is just going to be sweaty.
No, and again, like, these guys know, they play, they understand, you know, the mechanics of the game, they understand, you know, high-level thought process, and we saw them going toe-to-toe with some of the best MK players.
You will soon be disabused of this notion.
You don't impress me. It's the you ever see the Martians in Futurama? That's the same voice. That's him. That's literally the voice actor. And I guess when he got the Kodokan gig, he's like, I guess I'm just going to be the native Martian from Futurama. I believe it's Phil Lamar.
getting
Oh,
the
that's
punish.
unsafe. That's
Wow.
unsafe. That's unsafe. Gets
I
a
mean,
throw
he-
punish. And it's smart to
He was-
change the position
He was
there.
hell-bent on that punish committing to that full trick. I would have
Ready.
got it.
Ready. Just said like full blown, I believe in this. I believe in this as much as I believe in the sun.
Okay, this is looking a little weird. Both of these characters have some crazy range when it comes to their normals.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a really big game of spacing between these two.
I actually can't believe that Frost is up 3 missed in that situation. It looked like it was like right on top of him.
was
Like
nuts.
it was just like on the very tip of it. He loves to do a lot of stand 4 in that situation. And I think that's because it's +2, I believe. So like, you know, you kind of want to catch people, you know, pressing a button afterwards. You just kind of check them.
Watching production eat a giant burrito right now. I'm about to risk it all.
Do it. Let's go.
Really good.
I'll support you.
Oh no.
I'll support you.
Trying to go for the mid staggers here. Pizza pies back and forth, goes off both offense meters, keeping it safe. And I respect it, man. When Kodo has that meter, you might as well spend it to keep it safe.
Why not, man? Spend it, baby. Spend it. The shot straight to the face, finishing it off with that amplified. Oh, that's probably a miss input there, an input error. Didn't want that because Kodo was right in your face.
Good neutral
Oh, I thought that was going to be a huge whiff punish, but it wasn't. And a conversion coming out of Storms here as he's pushing FANETO closer and closer to that corner.
Yeah, I don't think he thought the range was going to reach. Kind of just walking back, looking for that whip punish we were hoping to see. Big punish. Goes off the breaker. Oh, that is so... Wait a minute. That's not going to chip out.
No, it's not. What?
What?
And it whiffed?
That is a very rare occasion that you see a down poke gets a fatal blow whiff from Kodo Khan.
Yeah, it's so weird because if any bit of it hits, it like kind of
Yeah,
strangely restands him, but it just
auto-corrects
totally whiffed.
itself.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about.
It just totally whiffed completely. I mean, the chances of that, it was just the jump was just at that perfect or completely imperfect time.
Imagine that ends up being like something that only happens to Frost and Hitbox.
She's pretty
That'll be
small.
screwed up.
Maybe it's because she's a robot.
Hey, really good punish. Still bouncing back into this FANETO. Both of these players tied up in the rounds. He goes for the command throw. Just a random down.
Just a little poke, whatever.
He squeezed it in there.
He felt it. He felt the
Oh,
he
yeah.
felt the aggression coming out. And he's like, I gotta check you. Oh boy, that punish.
Bro, that was hella delayed too.
That punish?
Surprised it did. This might be a chip out situation. Praise the sun.
The sun, baby, the sun.
Wow, that was a pretty long game. I'm surprised that was just game number 1.
Yeah, it was down to the wire here, but FANETO came back out on top. You know, we saw a lot of dropped combos in that last set, but I think he's feeling himself now.
Most definitely is.
Ooh, the down poke here. Getting the forward throw, it's so violent. Oh, the way like how much blood comes out of their head after getting forward thrown by those drills. And I hear every bit of it.
You ever seen the way they make the sound effects for these games?
Yeah, yeah.
So sick.
The behind the scenes of that was
Yeah, dude, it's like
so interesting.
a bunch of fruits and all this stuff you wouldn't imagine is causing all these gory sound effects.
I'm pretty sure like some the bones or the skull popping sounds like an apple, like just biting into it.
No, they're cracking nuts. Literally.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this storm.
You're like, I wasn't being explicit. No, they're literally cracking nuts.
Peanuts. Look at that incredibly long-range downpoke from crossover here. What?
Oh boy, and that's the correction you were talking about.
Yeah.
Pre-patch that would have whiffed completely, but the first hit of the fatal blow kept him up. Good recognition there from FANETO, and I think this is just enough.
Yeah. Literally just enough.
That last hit does not do that much, but it was just enough to take out the remainder there.
For a second, I thought she was going to live.
And then wake up fatal blow.
Exactly, full screen. Hold it right back at you, buddy.
Now what you're seeing here is FANETO being a little bit more patient, waiting for that second hit to whiff. And right there, good recognition of him knowing that, okay, I'm a little too close, it's not gonna whiff, instead of me looking for that whiff punish. And that down 4, you know, against almost everybody, that down 4 is pretty safe, but against Kodo Khan, he can come in there with those really far advancing mids.
Like that right there, unfortunately not getting what
Exactly.
he was looking for. But he's still fishing it out. This time he's going to close it out. Literally, Darth Dharma speaking this match into existence. Says, from what I've seen that final round, man, he was just fishing out that whip punish.
Yeah, no, he's definitely whiffing it out there and just baiting it pretty much.
There's going to be a delay here. Tries to praise the sun. Able to escape the corner just in time. FANETO, oh, dude, he dropped the combo.
Yeah, I mean, and the praising of the sun was a little too, I think it was a little too early there in that situation where, you know, you need a little bit more. Don't get greedy. Like, I know you want the guaranteed damage, but that could have been disastrous for him. On top of that, I believe Frost still had access to Fatal Blow.
Yeah, very unfortunate finish right there, but I mean, Storm still has an opportunity to potentially make this turn the tides of battle here. Let's see. Getting a punish off the projectiles. Kind of playing defensive here. Does not want to get opened up. Not trying to risk any damage from FANETO's side.
Oh,
wow.
Let's go a block at the very last second there. Not able to, you know, and it's him looking for the advance as fast as possible.
Yeah, dude, the active frames on that bomb was quite surprising there. The fact that it still splat him that late into it.
It's so funny that, like, at the end of the animation, it's still, like, the full impact.
He said, gets slammed down to the ground. This is looking pretty good for Frost.
As soon as you said that, she went for a ride. But
oh, here we go. Dragging him to the corner. Can chip him out with projectiles here.
Oh, he's got nothing. He's
There
got
it
nothing.
is. Beautiful stuff.
No access to that last breath mechanic as it was already used, and that's the end of your defensive meter for the remainder of the round. But that's okay. We're setting back. Discus, Papa Khan's.
Papa Khan's discus coming full force here. Dude, he's so ready for the reversals.
He's very, very aware of throw teching, aware of the animation, aware of the timing. That could have been a huge whiff punish if he woke up buttons there.
Definitely.
And neutral jump 1 is so sickening, man. How far that reaches is so sickening.
Oh, man, look at this. Wow, utilizing that shrink from a distance to kind of catch him slipping off of the low. Really smart stuff from Storm. Dude.
Let it rock,
whip
baby.
Punish with a fatal blow. Talk about a madman.
Got it. You got to use it. You got him. You got to use him.
You got to use him, but he needs to make this count. If FANETO manages to take this round and tie things up here, he's going to be in trouble. It looks like he's going to be in trouble.
At Spender's remorse there after that fatal blow.
Perfect term for it. Spender's remorse.
Spend it, man. He didn't buy anything. He spent it. He spent it. Oh, I'm not sure what that was.
What's wild about this, too, is Kotal Khan is sitting on the fatal blow, too, as well.
Scary. And we've seen how much damage it can do after the right call. You know, one throw could lead into like a down 2 crushing blow.
Yeah,
breakaway can lead into, you know, unscalable damage.
And remember what we were talking about earlier, how some characters have that privileged fatal blow that just kind of scares you?
Just do it,
you
yeah.
don't want to push a button?
Yeah. Overhead.
Frost is one of those characters.
Oh, yeah.
Full screen projectile fatal blow. Like, losing access to that early in the round
changes the whole mood.
It really does. It really does. But he's still playing very well here at the plus frames off the projectile. FANETO, though,
he was
contested.
Yeah, that was a preemptive jump kick. Like, he knew that she was going to go to the sky in that situation. So that was just a straight call out. Oh, boy. Didn't know she was going to the sky that time.
Oh, no.
Knew the throw was coming, though. Oh, yeah,
Wait,
guaranteed damage.
He didn't have the meter to get the confirm on that combo?
Look, man, guaranteed damage here for FANETO, and that's going to be GG's, a 3-0 over Storm, and FANETO going to be moving on in this bracket.
Man, shout-outs to FANETO right now. 2 matches back-to-back. This player's looking very dominant here with the Kotal Khan. The Kotal can't do anything.
Can't, no.
Was that 3-0?
I believe that was 3-0. I believe that was 3-0, and it's going to be FANETO moving on, who's looking incredible, man. I love seeing this Kotal Khan just kind of, you know, develop here before our very eyes.
Yeah, he's looking strong for sure, man. And what's crazy about it is just before this match here, the dude was playing like literally in the ultimate match for his life. Right?
and he dropped that situation so many times here.
Still able to bounce back. And now moving on in this bracket, you'll love to see it. Hopefully the player gets far. he is doing an incredible losers run. So more the power to him, man.
I mean, you gotta, it's so weird. Some people have this like mentality about the losers run, or about their confidence in like, when the pressure's on, I can clutch it out, or or sometimes it's the mentality of, there's more pressure on the losers in the loser side. So can I deal with that pressure better than my opponent who's also dealing with that same pressure? So it's a whole different mentality down there, and that is what we're seeing here. The nerves get to you, dropped combos happen here and there, but it's still scary nonetheless. So
man, these are the questions we ask as commentators. These are the questions we ask as spectators sometimes,
Hey, guys.
Like, all these factors really play a huge part.
We have a matcherino
what's up? Oh, we can...
for MK, so exclamation point matcherino. It will link us to the Mortal Kombat.
Nice. Okay, so in order to see the Matcherino link, so again, big shout outs to Defender North for trying to listen to the community and trying to amp up the prize bonus as much as we possibly can. There's the Matcherino campaign.
I can't stress enough how much they're holding it down now, especially bringing this Matcherino into the story here. Definitely support your events, man. Support your locals, support your majors. And this is something I love that tournaments are now starting to implement, is this whole Matcherino thing, because, sometimes people are watching these events and they're like, man, how do I support these players? How do I drop something into the prize pot? And here's your chance. If you want to do that, exclamation point Matcherino in the chat.
That's
you want to put something into the prize pot. I'm not too sure what it's at right now, but I know Defender North started off these games with a really hefty prize pot.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. Again, these events wouldn't be possible without the support of everybody watching at home, being able to retweet, share, all this stuff. And again, it kind of just helps the community as a whole. So if you are able to do that, definitely contribute to the Matcherino there, because it does go entirely to the players. And, that's what you love to see. You love to see the passion, the love for the game really pay off.
What happens is half of it goes to me.
Oh, that's it.
No, I'm kidding. It was a joke.
It's not. He's not getting anything.
Joke.
He's here for free.
Yes. And I'm having a great time,
He's getting paid in G Fuel.
Scorpion
G Fuel.
Listen, it's awesome to be sitting here commentating some Mortal Kombat 11 with the homie, man. Defender North got us out here, and it's always a good time. I'll tell you that much. It's always a good time.
Spicy drink.
And spicy Mortal Kombat 11 G Fuel. You can't beat it.
Spicy drink. Again, we can't reiterate this enough. If you want to experience Scorpion's Hellfire without dying, hit up G Fuel. Sugar-free.
Hey, I'm surprised.
Tell me.
This wasn't the Baraicho character flavor.
It should have been.
I'll tell you that much.
It should have been.
This should have been like some rice wine. Gombe or something like that. But it's Scorpion Sting.
Look, man, it's got to be the OG, the original.
Hold on, do you drink a lot of G Fuel? Have you ventured with a bunch of G Fuel flavors?
Sure. I mean, look, if it's here, if I need that energy, that G Fuel.
What is your favorite G Fuel flavor?
I think it's that one, just because I'm a big fan. Yeah, because I'm a big fan of that spicy feeling. When I go out and drink, my favorite thing is a jalapeno. Anything jalapeno margarita. It's nice, just, man. I'm a big spice lord. I love spice.
It's funny. We both have he's got the jalapeno margaritas, and I'm more of like a coffee margaritas, dude. I'm always sipping on these espresso, whatever, anything.
So you want to go down and up at the same time.
Yeah, dude. I like to get wild. And then, after that, I take a sip of some Scorpion Sting. You know what happens then, right?
You get hellfired?
No, I start doing friendships to everyone.
Oh, good. Yeah. You're always doing friendships. But, yeah, big shout-outs. If you guys do want to get friendly, big shout-outs to that Matcherino campaign. Again, just support the players. It all goes to them. None of it goes to Destroyer, despite the jokes that he is making here. These guys are playing for the love of the game, and that's really where the core of success is in this industry and anything is you have to have love for it. I feel like I see a lot of people doing things for the wrong reasons, but if the love and the passion's
there's a balance.
There's a balance.
I'm not bashing anything when it comes to the competitive scene, but there is a balance.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You have to have passion, but then again, there has to be, a reason behind this passion.
Sure.
Are you doing this just to better yourself as a player? Are you doing this because this is your hobby and you truly love it? Because, I don't want to get too deep into it,
sure.
but unless you're a sponsored player out here, it does quite get pricey to an extent. So
it is. It
you
is.
have to
it
moderate it. You know what I'm saying? You got to moderate it, and you want to keep going forward with it, obviously.
Sure. I mean, no, I don't want to knock anything like that. Like saying things shouldn't
But
happen.
at the same time, what you're saying is, I do know players that are truly in it for the passion. All the power to you. That's a beautiful thing to see. But then you do have your players that are kind of split in between that are like, I'm in it for the passion, but then again, hey, I'm trying to catch that bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, the bag is definitely very important. And I feel like, but it changes. At the end of the day, people are still going to love competing. They're going to love playing fighting games.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even look back at, years and years and years ago, before any of this, before streaming, before, any of this, huge sponsored money, the love was still there. The passion was still there.
Oh, dude.
So no matter
you're
what,
going back to like
I'm
MK9
old.
days.
I'm old. I was actually having this thought that like
that was the trenches, bro.
Even like looking at, it's so funny to me looking at this top 8 and seeing that Gur is the veteran here, because I saw Gur's debut. Like I witnessed that. Gur used to come to my house to grind and play Injustice 1 with the whole NJ crew, like almost every weekend. Yeah, and then he just kind of started, developing from there. A little bit better at MKX, really good at Injustice 2, and phenomenal MK11 player.
The history of Gur is to the point where I feel like somebody literally needs to make like, I don't know if this
like
is
a documentary.
Not a documentary, but you know how, for example, Ketchup and Mustard,
sure,
they'll do like competitive history of like this or that.
Yeah.
Imagine if they started doing it on players, Gur would probably be like the perfect candidate.
There you go.
His history goes deep. Even I know some of it, man.
Yeah.
Dating back to Arturo and why does this leave my mind? Next Level Battle Circuit.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. You're always witnessing players like Gur and all these like OGs, and witnessing that craft, witnessing to an extent that passion being put into these games and that grind. It's like you said, bro. It's crazy to see it like to this day.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I knew you when you were like training in diapers almost,
Yeah.
And now you're out here popping off, looking like the man out here, man. Chill.
Yeah, no, it's really cool to see, that these players elevate to all these new levels. But again, that's also the good thing about, sponsored money coming into the mix. And
yes, it's a beautiful thing.
And,
the scene is only going to grow. That's
sure.
From my knowledge, from your knowledge, from what we witnessed, dating all the way back from MK9, all this scene has done was nothing but grow.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
MK11 that was the game that kind of siphoned everybody from different genres. And dude, I really can't wait to see what MK12 or whatever the hell the next game is. I can't wait to see what it does in terms of community growth.
Do you know something that I don't? I mean, you're very. That was a very confident.
Sorry.
I mean, yeah, whatever the next NRS game, it's gonna be. We were kind of having that conversation, but I believe we were having the conversation before we started streaming here.
Yeah, dude, that
it's
now,
always something new that comes to the table.
And look,
when it comes to NRS.
I want to say something real quick.
Tell me.
We do have a couple players in the scene that just got hired recently to work on whatever it is NetherRealm is working on.
Sure.
You know who I'm talking about.
I mean, anyone who follows the MK community Twitter knows. Yeah, sure.
And they're definitely picking up talent, whatever it is, quality assurance or game test their new game. I don't know what it is, but I'm very analytical, man, when it comes to these things. And
you're like taking notes,
I'm
like
taking
who's
notes,
where.
and I am almost quite certain
Big brain right here.
we'll be getting
Big brain.
we'll be getting a new NRS game definitely early 2020.
This is all speculation.
This is all speculation. But
if you guys notice, this is not Ed
This is what I
Boon.
feel like.
This is Destroyer. It's all speculation.
I got you right now. Hold up.
Tell me, you got some proof?
Got you.
You got some receipts?
Yo, Ed Boon.
Stop.
Can I tell them?
He doesn't have Ed Boon's number. Nobody believed this.
Nah. Ed Boon, why you talk to me like that, bro? Are you serious? Wow.
This is real.
He said some very vulgar things I can't share with y'all, but I think it's GG's for me.
GG's, yeah. No more insight. I think Ed Boon blocked you right then and there on that very real phone call that happened in 2 seconds.
He probably did.
Did he tell you if he was going to remake the grid?
He didn't tell me he's going to remake the grid, but he told me not to release that the Gremlins are going to be in MK12.
Oh, wow. The Gremlins,
Yeah,
really?
we're getting Stripe and Gizmo for MK12. Are you excited about that?
I think they're in a different game.
No,
already.
We're getting them for MK12.
Are you sure? I think you got some crossed wires. No, your information might be flowing through the wrong
Listen,
thing.
bro,
Either way, whatever's coming
they
from
did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Injustice.
that was hype.
Who knows what the hell we're gonna get from the next MK DLC?
I would say that was probably one of the most surprising DLCs that I've ever seen.
It was pretty fun.
It was like very out there. Like I remember, I believe that was at the E-League event, and I remember I'm just like, are you serious? Like,
it was out of nowhere. Bro.
Nowhere, and it was so cool that they were like sort of 4 different characters. It was just very unfortunate that they weren't a very good character, so you didn't really get to see it in like competitive play. Not like you saw the Atom down 3ing everybody to oblivion.
Oh my God.
Gur's favorite character in the world, just mash down 3,
Dude.
down 3, down 3, down 3, down 3. You loved it. You love Injustice.
Well, I know you're definitely the.
Who am I?
You're quite the Injustice enthusiast, huh?
Injustice 1, yes, that was
Not so much Injustice 2.
I mean, I don't.
They were pretty similar, no?
They were and they weren't. For me, it was more about the era and time, how the community was before we got good net play, the rivalries. But let's focus on the rivalries showing up here in the top 8. Like I said, we got the Mighty Unjust going up against El Kukui, his twin brother, believe it or not. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about this community. I don't know if other fighting game communities have like twins who just dominate, but we have multiple dominating twins literally in every region. We have the dominating twins in North America, South America, and in Europe.
Wait, who's the dominating twins in Europe?
H. Hope and his brother.
That's right.
Yeah, you forgot about them.
Completely forgot.
Yeah, but like, how weird is that? Do you think there's like a dominating twin somewhere like in another unexplored region that's just like waiting to come out?
So
maybe for the next MK?
My logic and theory behind the like twins in fighting games just dominating. I kind of feel like this extends towards just like having a brother, somebody in the same household that is as passionate about a fighting game as you are.
Mm-hmm.
When you have someone like that and you can gain access to like offline practice whenever you want at a
Free.
high level,
Easy.
your skill gap is gonna increase dramatically, man. Because
It has to.
You're exposing yourself to what the tournament playing field is gonna be like, kinda. Minus the nerves and stuff.
Not only
But
that.
just the offline play part of it.
Not only that, but
helps a lot.
Again, I know you have a brother who games, and I have a brother who games.
That helps a lot.
But you don't want to lose to your brother, right?
No,
in
dude.
any game, like
my
we're talking about
God.
MK, like any game you're playing, you're like, no, I'm beating him. Like that, there's no question about it.
I just want to ask a question.
Tell me.
This goes to the chat right here.
Yeah, what's up, chat?
If anyone in the chat has played like a 2-hour, 1-hour sweaty set against their brother, press 1 in the chat, please.
Yes, give us that one.
Those are.
It has to
dude,
be.
I remember nights where I'd grind with my brother in Mortal Kombat X. We'd play like a whole 8-hour session. I'm talking like 100+ games, and we're just like super competitive, bro.
Do you remember the first game that you and your brother like went at it?
MK9.
Is MK9? You guys went at it like, no, I'm beating you in this.
MK9.
Does that mean you're entering MK9 at the next MKNJ happening on November 12th?
If I grind it, I'll enter it.
We got some dinosaurs coming out, so.
Are you doing a tag team as well, or just one?
No, just one.
Tag team is too broke.
Yeah, tag team is broke. You literally like do unblockables in that.
Me, I know.
Yeah, you're like, I know.
I was a Cabal Cyrax team.
If you want to play it for
loops.
if you want to play it for fun, I'm sure Mike Metroid and Costner would love to play tag with you. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We got some local dinosaurs coming out for MK9, so be on the lookout for that. MKNJ, November 12th in North New Jersey. And I know you're going to be there for Multiverses.
Yes, sir.
Are you still upset that Superman got nerfed?
I'm not really too bummed out about it.
You got through it?
Yeah, I mean, the character's still really good. The only thing,
that's awesome.
The only problem with that game right now is the whole online stability.
Well,
there's some characters that kind of require very strict timings.
Yeah.
So
well,
it's just
eliminate all that when we go offline.
Exactly. But here we go. It looks like we're going to get a sick set underway here. We got 2 easy going up against the FANETO.
Who's got longer hair?
Surprisingly.
Somehow.
Good catch on that.
Somehow who has longer hair. I mean, it's a tough one. It's down to the wire. So, yeah, we saw the FANETO playing Liu Kang before, going crazy. hitting those crazy fatal blows.
Yep.
Too easy, not going with the usual Sub-Zero we've been seeing all night. Instead, opting to go with Cetrion.
Maybe this is something that's matchup specific for
Could
Too
be.
Easy.
Could be.
But I mean, hey, Cetrion, not a bad character pick.
Definitely not. Trying to
is-
lame out Liu Kang, keep him at bay, keeping him away.
She's a do-it-all character, bro.
Yeah. Is this my new main? Remember that?
Dude, the funniest thing is, like, this intro's so peaceful. She's got butterflies pulling up, and then she just completely annihilates you with the most broken stuff.
She just makes you hate this game. Oh,
Peace and
Cetrion.
tranquility.
Oh, Cetrion.
Hold the most oppressive zoning in the game now.
Yeah, just hold this. Laser, straight lasers, ground rocks, regular rocks that you try to flawless block, but you end up getting hit by them because, you know, they're very fun to flawless block.
Yeah,
Or you try to jump over one and get caught by a crushing blow. Like
Just
that.
as the real fall, the free fall kid tries to go for a fly kick, he gets punished by ground pound. I was gonna say fly kick might be his saving grades here.
Let's
because,
go.
You know, he can get a punish every once in a while if he catches a good block at a right distance. We're just gonna have to wait and see how this plays out. But so far, Cetrion really keeping the pace of the match at his pace here.
Oh, big jumping kick here. Oh, the down four, keeping him back.
Wow.
Risky stuff there, but I guess it wasn't risky because he couldn't have blocked it. He actually would have gotten chipped out if he did block that finisher. So good awareness there by Too Easy. More aware than me, and I'm not even playing the game. Like, I should be able to be aware, but Too Easy's just on another level.
Really good reversal counter. He's gonna knock her off the air with the projectiles. He's
That-
trying to make something work here.
Yeah, trying to find his way in there. Just like trying to be patient though, but looks
He's
like
doing a good job. He's doing a good job.
yeah, it looks like Too Easy's trying to stay close to that interactable to kind of back him away if he does get too close in that specific spot.
Yeah.
Like Too Easy's not going straight to the corner. That's a nice punish there from Too Easy. But you know what? One of the things Cetrion does not have is the big damage output. Forward roll gets him the punish,
Well,
pushing him closer to the corner.
What's crazy is I thought, like, at a certain range, he'd be able to catch that fly kick, but it looks like Too Easy was able to block on time.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
unfortunate stuff for the free fall kid. Too Easy going up 1-0, quite convincingly.
Super convincingly here, just kind of holding everything, you know, in his control. Doesn't want to go in for the mix. Maybe having a long-term game plan if he does run into El Kukui again. You know, let's get my Cetrion warmed up. Let's play it lame. Let's sit back.
Well, here we go. It looks like he does have a Scorpion that could be a way better pick. If he goes for the variations, he can get access to cancel teleports. Could play a real big part in a matchup like this. So that is usually like what people stray towards. The second they see Cetrion, they're like, okay, let me try a teleport character.
Sure.
You know, get a potential strong read on zoning, and you'll get a full-blown punish.
Exactly. Exactly what you want here. The teleport going to access or be accessible from pretty much anywhere. So Too Easy going to have to think twice about just kind of throwing out those projectiles because Scorpion can just kind of get in there, getting right in between the forward 3-4 from Scorpion, applying the pressure, leaving him in a standing situation. And Scorpion going right for that teleport, catches the punish, but not anticipating that delay wake up and getting really hurt for it. Left in a restand situation and holding on to block for dear life. Too Easy looking incredible. Teleport or no teleport against him.
Yeah, and that was a real strong sequence. He kind of had everything kind of just panned out for him there. He went for tornado, down one tornado, then walk up throw. All of it going to work. Gets a poke, looking for the hit advantage. He's got the free fall kid stuck in this corner right now. Tags him with a nasty restand situation straight into a down two crushing blow punish.
Was that disrespectful?
Super disrespectful. You got holographic Baraka in the background about to lose his mind.
I'm losing my mind right now. I can't believe he did that to him. He down two, it is down two. Too Easy absolutely in his head right now, and that's super unsafe. Too Easy not completing the combo, though. The windstorm pushing him away.
And what a confirm, immediately recognizing that that was a connection, going straight for the tendrils. And just like that, Too Easy taking a quick 2-0 lead over the free fall kid.
Little bubble pop. Pop.
Bro, like, It's so...
She just doesn't even care. She's like,
like
I just
trolling.
killed
She's
you,
trolling you.
and I'm going to play with some bubbles as they fall from the sky. Boop. A little boop.
You say, oh, that's real cute, Cetrion.
Yeah, thanks, Cetrion. You just made me smash my controller, but you're over here peacefully popping bubbles. Like, what? What is this? Standing position here, smart stuff by Too Easy. Knowing that that works perfectly right there in the corner. Lots of hit advantage. The free fall kid getting that swinging 1-1. Completes the string, though, so not able to get a lot. Yeah, that's a big whiff throw there. Unfortunate for him.
Goes off of the interactable. I mean, at this point, I'll agree with anything he goes with because he's working wonders for Too Easy here.
Oh, the down two getting flawless block and Too Easy running away with this here.
Okay, the forward 3-4.
That's unsafe.
A punish. I respect it. He was trying to look for the chase down on the back dashes, but Too Easy flipping the switch on that defense almost immediately.
Her backdash is so good. It's very hard to stop her from doing it unless you have like something that's super fast and just tracks right on her.
Yeah, and
her backdash is too good,
so
man.
I'm not complaining, but one unique feature about Mortal Kombat 11, if you realize, is when you backdash, you kind of cancel it with blocks.
Yeah.
So it makes it super hard to like chase down people who are running away sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like
games like MK9, they got like a full animation towards it. You can't cancel it with like a block, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, no, in MK9 you could cancel the backdash with anything. You could cancel it with a normal move or a block, but like you never really saw the animation because you could do it earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, but it definitely reminds me more of that. Where, but you know, like in MKX, you really can't. You can't do mash backdash over and over again. Yeah. Or you lose that stamina and it goes. Oh, he just did it.
God,
he just did it. He just did it.
Are you kidding me?
Look at the frame rate of this. Look at the
It's gorgeous.
Oh my God, the way the blood pours out. And yes, it is not your eyes messing with you.
I'm more excited to see Cetrion getting the blood whooping of a lifetime, but hey.
I love it. Love to see it. I don't care. Love to see it. You hate Jackie, I hate Cetrion.
The free fall kid staying alive with the fatal blow. Gonna cash out on a nasty get over here spear counter. Trying to bait out that breakaway, not going for something too risky. I respect it.
Ooh, flawless blocking that. Trying to get some kind of advantage anywhere he can. The standing 4 into the boulders, just kind of keeping him away from those wake-up options, keeping him away from that breathing. And what an anti-air, man.
That was sick.
Oh, this time called it out just right. The free fall kid not looking to lose this without a fight.
Oh, looking for the punish off of that overhead. Dude, you can already tell, just on PC alone, the way these players are playing, it's like back-to-back reads, instant almost. The reactions are there. The free fall kid getting grab tech every single time he goes for a throw, and this should do it. The guaranteed confirmed punish coming from Too Easy, closing it out. And I think both of these players had a bet. Loser has to cut their hair off.
That's it. There's going to be, your next time you see the free fall kid, he's going to be just completely bald.
He says, yeah, I lost to Too Easy, and he made me do it.
And it was Too Easy. Too Easy moving on here. Too Easy.
What the hell is that on top of her head?
Looks like, it looks like Rain Dog from Multiverse.
It looks like one of those things from Half-Life.
Could
you know
be.
What I'm talking about?
There's a lot of crazy things in Half-Life.
The thing that jumps in your face and kind of consumes your.
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I do remember that.
I forgot what they're called. Chat,
help us out here.
Help
Destroyer
us out,
really needs to know what they're called.
Yeah.
So next up on stream, we should have Gur versus Faneto. Faneto, Fanta.
I'm not too sure, but Fanito's been putting in some crazy work so far. Getting this deep into the lower bracket here with that Kodokan play, having very close matches back to back. I think this guy is warmed up and fired up. He's ready to do some damage to some of these killers in the bracket here.
Yeah, he's had a lot of opportunities to showcase what he can do, but Gur's a tough opponent, no matter who you are.
He's tough.
Gur is tough, and when he goes into that like stone face killer mode, murder face Gur, you don't want to be anywhere near him.
You remember that tournament you hosted where it was me and Gur? It was the ultimate battle. I don't know if you were I don't know if you were paying attention to Gur, but bro, that match, he turned into a literal demon.
I do remember.
Yo, I was sitting next to Gur. Chat. Gert looked like a different person. This dude was breathing heavy, and he was just bloodlust, bro.
I remember when he.
You remember?
I remember when he beat you in winter. That was MK and
It went
J1.
Crazy.
The first big Mortal Kombat 11 tournament in the tri-state area. We had about 70 people there, and it was you and Gur in the winners finals and grand finals. But when he beat you in that winners finals, I think he reversed 3-0'd, and when he popped off, he said, "Let's go," and pounded his chest super hard.
I thought he was
and
gonna body slam me.
Popped out of his seat.
Yeah.
I've never seen so much
I
Gur
went like
move
that.
so
I
fast.
lifted my arms up, and I was like, just body slam me already, bro. I'm like, you got it.
Boom. It was a really good close set in both winners finals and grand finals, but that was crazy when we could pull like 70 something people for a brand new game.
Yeah, but dude, it's moments like that when you see Gerd get into a mode such as that.
Yeah.
It really shows their true competitor in that dude.
Oh yeah, passion.
The guy is he gets deep. He
Passionate.
gets deep in this competition. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to say one of the first. When Gert went to like one of his first majors, I want to say it might have been Summer Jam. It was definitely a Big E tournament. But when he didn't make top 8, I literally saw him cry.
Oh man.
But that's because he really wanted it, and he was passionate. And again, this was like in the days for no money. He didn't want it because he wanted the bag. He didn't want it because he wanted to make his money. He wanted it just to have it, to say like, I put in the time and I deserve it.
That's a strong passion, bro.
Yeah.
It's a strong desire to compete, and you got to salute somebody like that.
Sure. And that's why it's still continuing. And it is cool that Gur's doing like his real life thing. He's working. He's focusing on all that. But look, he still made time to come out to defend the North.
Yeah.
My mic's like cutting out. I don't know if you're hearing me or not.
I hear you fine.
Okay. But it's he still loves it. He still loves the community. He still loves competing, whether he's super warmed up or practiced or not. He's coming out here if he can. You gotta love it.
Yeah, man, good stuff. Good stuff to Gur. And he's definitely one of those players that you can look down the road of a NetherRealm title and say, this dude's probably gonna be consistent in the next game too. There's actually a couple players I'm excited to see in the next game, bro.
Yeah, who do you love seeing?
Well, first off, I want to see what the Chile twins are going to be doing, bro.
That's going to be nuts.
They, spawn out of nowhere. And
they're so young.
I know, but there's also, people can make the argument that, the game is getting old. People are not grinding it, to their extent. It's bullcrap. It's bullcrap, man.
I've heard that argument before with Ninja Killa.
You've heard it with Ninja Killa. You've heard it with the Twins. You've heard it time and time again.
Yes.
But I've always feel like when a new game is on the horizon, when that finally drops, that's what debunks everything.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's put up or shut up. Yeah, definitely.
So I want to see how they're going to do. Even Mighty Unjust and his twin brother, just so many prominent players in Mortal Kombat 11 right now. I can't wait to see if this continues into the next game. Yeah. It's always exciting to see how that cycle changes, because it's already proven that as we move on with these games, the competition just gets bigger and bigger. That skill gap just gets wider and wider, and we're introduced to all these new killers, all these new players, and it's gonna keep on growing, dude. I don't see it slowing down or stopping anytime soon when any of these new releases.
No, and what's so crazy about, even just looking at Mighty Unjust and El Kukui, they didn't really, when the Pro Tour was active and offline, they didn't really go to every event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when it was accessible to just online, which, look, guys, hands down, the netcode of this game is ridiculous, super duper good. Incredible. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but it's good. It's better than most fighting games out there.
100%, dude. When you got people complaining about it time and time again, I'm guilty of it. Because the game does do a bad job of pairing you with other regions sometimes.
Sure.
Not locking 130 ping, but for the most part, when the game does work online, it is.
When you have
flawless connection, it's really good.
Yes. When you're playing with someone who has a good connection,
and compare this to MK9 Injustice 1.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? If people don't know that comparison, then you won't really know how much of a detrimental change it was.
Yeah,
it's a huge difference, bro.
It was definitely
MK9. You literally had to compensate lag frames just to hit your combos, and we were so held deep into it, bro. We were playing it not even thinking about that lag. But
You
it was,
just-
if you go back to it now, you'll almost throw up.
Yeah, you're
insane.
so spoiled by you know how good the netcode is now, but
Definitely spoiled.
yeah, you take things for granted, and that's okay. But you know, my point was that the Mighty Unjust and El Kukui have been performing incredible once we kind of, you know, got into a lot of the big events being online only.
Yeah.
And I feel like now going to the new game, like you said, they're gonna have all this extra confidence that they didn't have when MK11 came
yeah.
out. You know, Mighty Unjust and El Kukui both played Injustice 2, but we didn't really have like a local scene at the time. There wasn't like too many big like online tournaments, and that all changed with MK11. All of it.
1,000%, man.
So I could see them, you know, rising to the occasion where they couldn't before.
Yeah.
The Chili twins, now everybody's like looking at them. They want to see what they're doing, what they're streaming. I mean, and again, they're young. They're still so young. To be that good at games, like at
Scary,
fighting games, is
dude.
scary.
It's definitely scary.
It's also
it makes us feel too old.
I,
We're like, man,
I felt
how are they
old for a
reacting
long
like
time.
this?
I've felt old for a very long time now. It doesn't help that I have, you know, a 2-year-old, but I've felt old for a while.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, here's the old person in the top 8, Gur.
I don't
He's
know
been
the
around.
feels, but I hear you on that one.
Okay, you'll come back to me and tell me, hey man,
Oh, shucks.
I'm old. I'm old. I'm too old for this.
I said, Arma, I just entered my first tournament in 22 years. Let me tell you something.
Nah, you're gonna
I
keep
went
killing
0-2.
it. You're
I
gonna
went
keep killing
0-2,
it.
couldn't react to nothing.
Nah, no. I don't want to hear that. Tokido's like pushing 40.
Okay, there are certain gamers in our FGC scene that kind of blows my mind.
Like how old they are and still good?
Didn't Daigo not too long ago make a top 8 in a big Street Fighter
Yeah,
tournament?
yeah. There's a lot of
Evo.
yeah.
I mean, top 8 at Evo, bro.
Look, man, I think when you get older, your priorities change. Yes, that's totally normal. That's a natural way. But, I mean, if you're still passionate, you're still trying to be the best, like, you can still do it.
Yeah, and Street Fighter is a notorious game for being well known for like fast reaction time, right?
I mean, yeah, you got to react to a lot of different things. But, you know, just like any other game, you got to also do your homework.
It's crazy stuff. I mean, here we go. We got both these players, Gur and Frito, was it?
It was Fanetto.
Finito. I said Frito.
Frito.
We got Gur and Finito.
Finito,
About to go
Frito.
down. Finito's doing one hell of a a lower run right now. So let's see if he can keep this going.
It's hard to keep that going, calling it the
Loser.
lower bracket. I'm going to find that Ed Boon tweet for you.
Oh man,
I'll tag you in it.
don't get me canceled now.
No, Ed Boon wants you to call it the lower bracket. That's what you wanted to do. Flawless block out the gate. That's interesting.
Ooh. This is for top 8, lower side here. Winner is going to be advancing in this bracket. Loser is going to be unfortunately eliminated.
Oh, tries to go for the command grab, but got met there with the down 3 from Kotal Khan. Now Kotal able to apply some pressure. Looks like Gur might have been looking for a flawless block there. Something to kind of just start his turn.
Ooh, beautiful counter. Going to get a nice launcher, but a combo drop. We've been seeing
many
this quite
times?
frequently from this player, Finito.
How many times do we have to be here? How many times do we have to suffer?
Just going to have to call PC timings for messing him up. It's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Either that or nerves.
Could be the nerves. I think it could be nerves more than anything. The clone not really coming into play here, except as soon as I said that, he teleported into it. And it's just kind of like, it's like this weird hit and run style from Gur, which makes his gear stand out from anyone else's. We
And
have
look,
someone like Tweety, who's also an incredible Gears player. He plays more mix heavy, very aggressive, where Gur kind of goes in, goes out, goes in, goes out.
What's crazy too, man, is I feel like a lot of players, they witness this type of game style and they'll be quick to bash it. You know, they'll be like, oh, run away, keep away. But y'all need to understand, man, it's not easy to do what he's doing. Like, to have that consistent runaway game on lockdown and
Not
be able
make
to
a mistake.
Not make a mistake, be able to react to offensive pressure and just flip that switch when need to be. It's crazy stuff, man. You also got to keep in mind, Gur's very consistent with flawless blocks.
Oh man, he's a flawless.
It's like when you
especially
factor
against
all of that
Kodo.
into play, bro, it's kind of a disgusting play style.
I remember we were going crazy when he was like flawless blocking everything
was
Furious
scary.
Pillow and K7's
Oh my
Kodo did
God, yeah.
at MK&J, and he's
Yeah.
just like, he's like, nah, that's free, that's easy.
Yeah,
I'm
thi-
like, how?
This
How is
when
that
flawless
easy?
block was like super exciting, you know? It still is, but
Still,
back
yeah.
then was kind of.
It was like
wow,
when
dude.
we were getting to the brink of it.
Yeah.
Getting
So
to
watching people kind of perfect it already was scary.
bro, he just.
Wow.
I'm gonna say this over and over again. Gur is the king of interactables. He just hit him with the
Man,
hammer.
I looked away and dude was getting sledged.
He sledgehammered him. He sledged his ribs.
That's
To
already going to be
oblivion.
game number 1 going to Gur. Let's see if FANETO can clean things up here. We did see in the first match he had an unfortunate combo drop. I feel like if he doesn't drop combos and kind of plays a smooth Kodo game plan,
Yeah.
he can do some damage to Gur. There it is.
Oh,
And he's
baby.
going to get rid of the time capsule he put on the screen, the hourglass.
Yeah, those crushing blows really just kind of reset the whole play field here.
Another thing I've noticed about Kodo Khan, that advancing mid, able to get him out of those little sand dunes that he's putting on the ground.
Yeah, because he's not like really moving with like by movement. He's moving by like the animation of the button.
Yeah, yeah. A
So-
lot of forward advancing stuff going on with that string.
Yeah, so it's definitely helping him in those, you know, where normally people would get stuck and they're
For
like, ah, I
sure.
feel like I can't move. Well, Kodo's like, I'm fine.
He's like, deuces.
Hold
What is
this.
that, forward 2, back 2?
I think it's forward two. Hold this long mid.
Okay,
Oh,
not
I
like
thought that was
this.
close
FANETO
enough.
can definitely put a round on the board here. 25 seconds on the timer as well. All this keep away, run away from Gur playing a massive part in this match.
This is Gearus, man. Time is always on his side.
Yeah, dude. And when time is against you like this, it makes you feel like you got to get more aggressive, and then you make mistakes.
Oh, the chainsaw. Big
that.
punishable move there. I mean, it's almost not worth it to go for it. It's not like it's a mix-up. You know, it hits as a, I think technically it hits as a mid, but you block it, swing, and you get that free punish. I'd say it's pretty good as a combo.
Oh, confirm?
Uh-oh.
It's okay. FANETO does have corner control here. He's
That
gonna
was-
smack him with a short hop. Goes for the command throw. This damage is adding up quickly.
Oh, scoops.
That's gonna be crazy plus frames. Smacks him with another low sand counter.
Not sure what that forward dash was, but Gur ready to just kind of pounce on him with that throw.
Yeah, bro.
Just kind of betting that he would not move.
This is a very slow, beefy match right here.
I've noticed already in this match that FANETO's not opting to go for that punishable low ending in that string.
He's not. Oh my God!
We talked about this. Gur's so good at flawless blocking that forward two from Kodo Khan, that advancing mid. What? Oh,
Punish!
baby.
There it is. Is he gonna go for the fatal blow? Should have win.
He should have done it. He should have done it. He should have done it. That would have blown him up completely, but maybe he thought it was too obvious.
Okay,
What?
there it is.
What?
There it is.
Swinging out the gate.
He
and
said, Armin,
getting
don't worry,
around.
I got you
I got
covered.
you. I got you. You want to see a fatal blow animation
got
in
you
60
covered.
frames per second? We got it right here at the only PC-only tournament. Defend the North. Seeing these animations in their full glory. Crushing blows and fatal blows in full 60 frames per
There
second.
it is, another 60 frame per second
Love
crushing
it.
blow. Coming right at you. He's going to punish the low sand. Huge opportunity for FANETO here. He's going to be off of the fatal blow, but I mean, Kodo still has a lot of routes for damage. Good neutral duck avoiding the pizza pie.
Ooh, I thought he was going to punish him there with that shoulder check.
I
Not
mean,
finishing
he
the string.
could have, but it's like
He was scared of the clone.
scary, bro.
Good breakaway there from Gur, but good call out from FANETO, knowing that it's his turn to kind of just continue that momentum. Gur has no access to wake up for quite some time, waiting for that defensive meter to come back. Popping that clone.
Now, bro, this kind of plays to a factor what we were talking about way early in the stream. Remember having that fatal blow, not wanting to get your opponent to that fatal blow territory?
That's literally what he's trying to do here.
Oh,
No,
there
Gur.
it is, a wild, flawless block into the up to confirm, closing it out. Gur.
I feel
A
like
demon.
Gur is like getting that flawless block timing. Like, I wasn't seeing it so much when he first started playing, but like
They're coming out of nowhere now.
if I was El Kukui and Mighty, I'd be a little scared that he's warming up on this setup and getting used to that PC, flawless block timing. That, speaking of timing, man, that bomb went off just in the right time, and Gur was ready to swing. He cashed in 30% because of that timed sandblast.
Disgusting. Look at that. The keep away is going to commence, and it looks like he's playing a stronger keep away variation for the Kotal Khan. He knows his character is not going to have access to any teleports. The only means of advancing here is that forward advancing mid and wave dashes. But here we go, man. FANETO putting in some crazy work right now. Beautiful. Getting a nasty whip punish off of that forward 2.
Pounding his chest, feeling himself, FANETO.
And I love how these players are having like the nastiest match and probably the nastiest stage. This is
pretty gross. I can almost smell this stage when I look at it.
Kano's underground pit probably smells like blood and piss.
And feet.
God knows.
It definitely smells like feet.
And booze. Lots of booze.
Tossing him in the corner here. Oh, that could have been a big whiff punish, but FANETO was kind of expecting the rest of that string. Gur getting a little too comfortable with that down 1 tick throw, and it's spelling disaster for him right now. FANETO is trying to make this comeback, trying to get a game on the board, but Gur does have access to that fatal blow. Could make this happen if he calls out the right thing at the right time.
Gonna go for the command throw. This is not gonna be crushing blow, but a lot of damage is adding up. Dude, hold on.
He's literally, Kotal Khan's got a little more health, but I feel like a few more pokes and then he's going to be, after this, he's going to be in fatal blow territory here.
FANETO, you need to be careful here.
Pop. Gur's just feeling him out there. I don't agree with putting him into that fatal
fatal
blow!
Baby. And that's going to do it. FANETO finally putting one on the board here. This is big news.
I think so. Being able to take a game off of Gur is quite a statement here, and he played it so well.
And this was the player we saw make the reverse comeback.
Yes, it is.
Remember, he's got that type of potential in his blood.
He's ready. He's ready to do it again. Can he do it again?
Dude, he's
against one of the best players in the world?
He's got the Exodus Demon Babies on his sweater. I mean,
I know you made a big comment about that. You're on his side now, just because
I'm
of the
on
shirt.
his side.
He went for the low string. He went for the low string, and he's getting punished for it.
Rough. That is real rough. And then Gur gonna keep away with the sand clone, not trying to get too close here. Oh no.
The breakaway timing did kind of mess with what Gur was looking for there. I'd say that's kind of one of the harder breakaway armor breakers to pull off in this game. Like, your timing has to be impeccable. That sand everywhere.
Dude, this keep away just amplified by like 10 million. What's going on? FANETO having an extremely hard time getting in there, but a down 2 crushing blow. Not the combo drop!
He wanted the down 1 command grab, but the down 1 didn't come out. He did it a little too early.
Dude.
A little too early. You hate to see that type of thing
Crazy
happen.
drop to throw out there. Wow. I mean, I'm still going to have hope for FANETO, but he's really got to clean it up here if he wants to find some sort of salvation for this match.
Yeah, he's got to dig in deep here. Neutral jump kick here coming out of FANETO.
Not to like pry on the pass or anything, but imagine if he did connect that. That would have been a massive start for him.
Could have been a different thing completely.
Could have potentially took the round.
Gur just flawless blocked his neutral jump 1. He flawless blocked the neutral jump 1. He like went into the range and said, oh, you're trying to bait me pressing buttons? Here's a button for you. Flawless block up 2.
Yeah, really crazy stuff, and it looks like Gur's just riding this momentum. Did that kill?
Close to it. Time is on his side. Always.
Wow.
Let me tell you, man.
And
Gur,
this dude is going to go for the fatality. Gur is on savagery mode right now, bro.
Gur was like 1 minute away from getting DQ'd from this tournament. He barely made it into the building as soon as his match was up.
Now he's sitting on top 3.
Look, top 4 technically right now. So that is going to be the end of FANETO's run. Incredible run there. Got 5th place. Tied 5th place with DAFREEFALLKID.
Yeah.
So our top 4 on the winner's side, Mighty Unjust versus El Kukui, the NJ twins, famous for counter-picking everyone. And then in the loser semifinals, we have Too Easy and Gur.
Now what's crazy about this bracket you take a look at this way before the tournament even starts, and I feel like this would be a pretty accurate, you know, kind of
prediction for like
this
a top
would be
four.
a pretty good prediction for what the top 4 would be.
Sure.
And I mean, look at this, man. Mighty Unjust, El Kukui, Too Easy, and Gur. We got one hell of a top 4 ahead of us here today, and I just hope everyone watching on stream, everyone watching the crowd, I hope you're all excited, all hyped for this Mortal Kombat 11 action, because goddamn, it's been insane so far.
It has been insane. If you guys are hyped and you guys are feeling generous to the players competing for you on stream, again, if you guys can, donate to the Matcherino. You guys can summon the Matcherino link. It's probably going to be in the chat for you. Donate whatever you can. Every bit helps, and all of it goes to these players here fighting in Mortal Kombat.
Get wild. This is going to get wild. Gur versus Too Easy is about to go down. If there's a moment to get hype, I want to see it in the chat. I want to see it in the crowd. Get hype.
What are we going for, man? We got a lot of history
I don't
here.
want to be biased here. I respect both these players. They're both really good friends of mine. I just want to see both of them kill each other, honestly.
You're like, I just want to see final game, final round situation.
Yeah, final game, final round.
That's what we're hoping
And maybe
for.
an actual fight breakout.
There you go.
That's for
I mean,
another day.
one can only hope. One can only hope. That's just the savagery in this. I mean, this is definitely the most violent fighting game out there. This is literally, this franchise is partially responsible for the fact that we have a rating system for our video games.
How does it feel to be involved in a game like this? Like,
it's an honor, man. As a little
and
kid,
I always look back at it. And I'm thankful for it, man.
yeah. I mean, look, man. As a little
We're
kid,
fans.
dude, huge. Always loved Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And again, not to like, you know, poo-poo on Street Fighter or anything, but like for me as a
Street
kid,
Fighter? That game
I was like,
sucks. No, I'm kidding.
I'm like, KO, why
Good
isn't
joke,
he
chill.
killing him? Like, kill him. I was such a violent little kid. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me, but something about the gore, it was just so fun to me.
He said, wait, you're telling me this guy just passed out on the ground dizzy?
Yeah.
He didn't lose his head?
No, he didn't get ripped off.
Come
He didn't
on, man.
He didn't get uppercutted into a pit
I want to
of
see
spikes.
E-Honda do, like, his palm fist and just blow you to shreds.
Imagine in an alternate universe where
Oh
like
my
Street Fighter.
God.
Nah, that's very. I think a lot of stuff
Each
that
palm,
MK
like, blowing a hole through your body.
like Geras.
Yeah. But here we go. Looks like they're getting straight into this. Too Easy, opting to go with the.
Wait,
Oh
what?
my
That
God.
didn't reach?
The sand pulled him away.
That's so weird that the sand has less influence.
Bro!
The sand has less influence on Kodokan's normals
Nah,
than Sub-Zero's slide.
After that dodge, I'm calling Geras Morpheus from now on.
Dude, that doesn't make any sense.
Nah, this is Morpheus from the Matrix.
That's it. Good block there from Gur. That's definitely going to be the difference that you're going to be seeing here. Gur going to be a little bit more aware of those reactions.
Punish.
Big punish, baby. Big punish.
Yeah, he's going to cash out with the crushing blow. Smart stuff. Definitely want to try to go off of your resources because I feel like Geras, after the nerfs and stuff, people forget to use some of these crushing blows.
Absolutely. It
Forward 2-2, standing 1-1-1.
Not Gur. He's ready.
Not Gur. He's going to optimize it.
As soon as he got that punish, he snapped that patella right out of his knee. Like, ready.
What a nasty confirm into the command throw. He's got Too Easy sitting in the corner. What's it going to be? Another command throw.
But he waited. He waited
Yeah,
for...
he scooped up the poke.
Not only did he wait for the poke, but he also waited that slide did not come out because Too Easy, like we said, is a very aggressive Sub-Zero, and Gur knows that. Good block of the overhead, but Too Easy keeping it safe. Gur might have been looking for a flawless block up two, which Gears does have access to.
Bro,
He
again, the slide not going to reach. This is looking like a very bad matchup for Sub-Zero. Just off of those two slides whipping there.
Oh,
this
that one
one's going to
didn't.
connect.
That one didn't. Wait,
The
what?
jumping as well?
He didn't go anywhere.
Holy
The
cow.
sand traps all.
Bro, Gur is really displaying this variation move to its max potential almost.
Can I say that was the fastest fighter select I've seen all night?
Yeah.
Jeez, he's like in grind mode right now.
No, I like the decision too. It looks like he's opting to go with the Jade just to get options in the air.
Sure.
You know, but Sub-Zero also gets options here. If he would have swapped out maybe one of the variations move
Sure.
with the Ice Axe
Axe.
in the air, could have done something.
Sure, but I
But
think
Jade,
Jade
is
is
gonna
really
have,
good
Yeah,
in the
she's
air.
going to have a way easier time dealing with that.
It's crazy. Air Glave's one of those things where you're like, I know that she's going to do it.
Starting
I
the
know
match
when
right
she's
with
going to do it. but a lot of times I can't do anything about it. Like, it's a very good air projectile. Like, probably the best air projectile in this game.
Yeah, I don't even think sometimes you'll teleport as she's throwing that projectile while she's landing, and she'll still recover fast enough. It blows my mind, bro. That recovery for a air projectile is nuts.
I've never felt so hurt in my life. Like 100%, yes.
It felt the pain.
Like, you go to press the button, you're like, I know I'm getting a punish. Nope. Nope. She's blocking. Or she's mashing down too. Like, one
literally
of those
like that. Nope. They should literally play it every time you try to punish her on that move. Nope. Yeah, I mean, this is a real strong back and forth between both players. He has the mop move. Gonna confirm off of that. Gets a little restand.
Oh, Demon Hours.
Old school.
Demon Hours.
Mixing him.
Is this Tweety?
Bro, I don't know, but he hit him with a 1-1 low stand earlier.
What?
And that is going to kill.
Okay.
2Easy had such a great life lead, but unfortunately, gonna lose grasp of it immediately.
Now, whenever the clone's out, 2Easy is never gonna throw a projectile again. Like, Gur literally punished him for that round.
This is 2Easy we're talking about. This guy, he's unconditionable.
I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you swear.
You cannot condition him.
Sometimes you swear that they're not gonna do something anymore, and then they just effing do it again.
He's got to keep this pressure rolling. I mean, 2Easy, there's not much he can do once he's trapped in this corner, except for a wake-up special.
The sand everywhere. Gonna pop that clone. 2Easy, just kind of waiting for the opportunity. And oh no, oh no, oh no!
Immediately gonna go to the fighter select again.
It's so easy to miss that low sand trap that when you get hit by it, it feels so bad. And not only that, you're getting hit by it for your game life there.
Yeah.
And Gert's just look at him leaning back, just chilling. Like,
He's
go
on
ahead.
boss mode right now.
Go ahead.
My man's just looking like a kingpin over here, bro.
The kingpin of Brooklyn, Gur. When it comes to Mortal Kombat, you're not messing with this man. I don't care who you are. This is a threat through and through.
You know what he's thinking?
What is he thinking?
He's thinking, should I pop off on him or
should I save it for the twins? I could see Gur coming back all the way. He lost to Mighty, but it was close. I don't know if you learned the matchup from then and now, but you know, maybe he's hoping to see El Kukui in losers finals.
And I'm liking this. He's betting all the odds on Sub-Zero, a character that can easily make that reverse 3-0 comeback.
Sure. But I think, like, especially not only are we playing offline, we're playing on PC. So, you know, the latency, the lag not happening. So, you know, a character like Sub-Zero not going to be at the forward two.
His strength is going to be weakened a little bit?
I think so.
The PC play?
I'm going to call that out. I'm going to say I think so. On top of that, I mean, this is Gur. Gur we're talking about.
If you want to get technical with it, there's literal reduced
Facts.
frames. Yeah, there are. It's factual that you are going to react faster on PC. So it's kind of true in a sense. You can see things better, react to things better, and Sub-Zero's mix to an extent is going to get weakened because of that.
Yeah, I really want to get everybody's opinion after this on how they felt playing in a PC-only tournament.
Me too.
Yeah, so interesting.
I hope a lot of people share their opinions on social media, so give the organizers some pretty good feedback.
Oh, yeah.
Is this going to kill?
It's very close.
It's not going to kill, but I mean, chip out could play a big factor here. Tries to do the robbery with the run-up overhead, but a forward two stopping him in his track.
Yeah, I think you were right. Chip out was going to be a factor if he did block it, because he was going to do the 3 hits into the gauntlet, 4th hit. I don't think he had enough to block any of that.
Yeah. That was funny. He hit him with the low sand and kind of like rolled him back because of the little sand dune.
Just pulling him back.
As he's like facing his demise.
So now what 2Easy's doing here is he's kind of messing with the timing of his forward 2. He did it a little bit later than Gur anticipated. So it looked like Gur went from standing to crouching once again. Trying to fish out that down 2. Instead getting schmixed by 1-1 low sand trap.
Big punish here. And this is a match point for Gur. I just realized that 2Easy needs to get very aggressive if he wants to survive. Oh, good. He blocks the overhead. Put an overhead of his own. Gonna connect. The throw. And 2Easy, can he make the read? The grab tech. Keeping it safe with creeping ice.
Oh,
Darth Arma!
What in that combo? He's looking for some kind of flawless block. Too easy, not giving him anything.
And the overhead connect stays alive. Too easy.
Watch
By the
your
hair. That Geras doesn't have.
No hair. That head is bald.
He said, Kronika, why don't you give me hair?
And she says, because you're more aerodynamic this way. So that's why she's bald too.
She said, take it up with the designers at the Rome studio. That's not my job.
Hair animation is hard.
Yeah, say that to Sindel.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's a lot of hair. A lot of hair and a lot of animation.
Plus frames off of the sand clone. It looks like Too Easy is back in this, bro.
Oh, I love that down to conversion.
And all the chips are in his favor. Gur, no fatal blow here. He can definitely put a game on the board and kind of reset this momentum.
I love the staggered 1-1-1. Kind of like a super duper like deep layered mind game. Like I know you're flawless
Plus
blocking.
frames.
And
Oh my God!
Uh-oh, he's in the corner. Uh-oh, he's going to stay in this corner. You're trying to set up something. The clone, what?
Whoa.
I'm so confused.
What was that?
So I think because the clone was off.
And he gets
my
crushing
God.
blow off of that.
Oh my God, can he do this here?
Too Easy's in real big trouble, and that's going to do it. Hits him with a setup of a lifetime. And just like that, Gur is going to give us another fatality.
Fatals, bro. He saw it on your shirt, and he's like, I need to do it for the culture, for the stream. Too Easy going to be eliminated from this tournament, getting a respectable 4th place. Of course, Too Easy, always a fierce competitor through and through, and you know, big shout outs to him for always putting it on, always trying to entertain the masses.
Man, and look at this walk of defeat that Too Easy's
It's tough, man. It hurts.
Oh my God.
It hurts.
I feel the defeat.
Are you gonna cry?
No, I'm actually gonna laugh. But yo,
Wow.
GG's to Too Easy. This guy definitely put on an incredible effort here. Got into the top 8. What was he, top 4?
That's 4th place.
That's an achievement on its
Sure.
own. Going up against a strong competitor such as Gur, that's no easy feat, man.
No easy. Not like his, unlike his
easy
name.
feat.
Not a Too Easy feat. But
Not a Too Easy feat, man.
it's okay. Too Easy, out there doing his thing. You got to respect it. Again, I love seeing the NRS boys thrive in anything. So every time I see Too Easy like killing it in multiverses, I'm just like,
it's so sick, dude. It's
Love
so
it.
sick.
When I see you,
thank you, man. Another good example, like K7, the Guilty Gear.
Yes.
Seeing the NRS boys like branch out and do work.
It's like, you're
just
proud.
know we're
You're
in the
proud.
We're in the background, like that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? It's like I know that dude. He's part of the scene.
he kicks my ass in Mortal Kombat, so now he's
Okay,
kicking
okay.
your ass in Guilty. I mean,
All
that's
right,
how
all right.
I see it, just because I'm free. But it is really cool to kind of, it's like the scene rivalry. You want to see it happen. Same thing when I see, Sonic Fox doing their thing in any game.
It's incredible, dude.
Yeah,
It's absolute incredible stuff.
love it.
But now we are at the cream of the crop here. We got the top 3 killers of this Mortal Kombat 11 tournament here at Defend the North. Do us a big favor. If you're enjoying this action, those of you watching at home, if you want to go ahead and beef up this prize pool a bit more,
Please.
consider contributing to the prize pool. You can do so by hitting !Matcherino. And from there, you can do a direct contribution to the prize pool. I mean, hey, these players have been giving us some incredible matches all night tonight, down to the wire. Some great MK11 action. It's the least we could do.
All day, every day, these guys are passionate about it. Coming all the way from New Jersey to invade and pretty much guaranteeing top 2 and 3 for themselves. One of the twins are going to have to go down. If you look at history, it's usually Mighty Unjust taking it over the El Kukui. But I feel like El Kukui is pretty good in a lot of different situations.
So look, I
tell
can
me.
kind of tell them apart without their face mask, but with the face mask, it's actually super hard. But El Kukui is the one on the right.
Yes.
Mighty is the one on the left. I don't know how the hell I can tell the difference right now, but it's they have like a unique swag to them. I don't know what it is.
It's like the mannerisms
I'm
of their
not bashing
walk.
Anybody,
Sure.
But El Kukui dresses the cooler way.
Okay, sure. Mighty Unjust, a little
He's like more of the fashionista of the twins.
I'll say that.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'll say that. I'll say El Kukui.
That's the only reason I tell them apart.
That's why he's.
And I'm not bashing Mighty Unjust's style. His style is awesome as hell. But he has more of a fashion.
I was gonna say
sense.
Mighty Unjust is a little more low key.
Yeah, he's
in
more
terms of-
sweaty.
yeah.
He's more sweaty gamer. And then
El Kukui's like, man, I only play on the weekends.
El Kukui's more sweaty gamer, but with a little bit of swag.
The glasses, too. The glasses give it away. El Kukui's got a less of just the regular frame glasses. Got the round glasses going on. He's also rocking the East Coast Throwdown jacket. And I don't know why, but for some reason they both decided to wear red today to confuse us even more. So I don't appreciate that at all.
I caught it right off rip. I knew who was who.
But I don't appreciate them trying to confuse everybody.
Now, here's a good question. I remember you were telling me that these players, the last couple tournaments, they were in the grand finals together, and they were kind of, I wouldn't say sandbagging, but they're using characters that they're not quite, you know, familiar with using.
Sure. I saw a little bit of that.
Wait, this is the match?
It looks like it's pretty. No.
This is it.
No. I don't think so. I think they're.
Bro, this is it.
Nah. Is it? If this is a button check, it's pretty. It's a pretty aggressive button check. But it looks like it is real. They are getting very serious into this. Are we assuming that they're on the? Because that's the thing. You don't know.
Be a button check.
No.
If this is not a button check, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's not a button check.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is real. But who's who? Are the names right? How confident are you that Mighty Unjust is playing Noob Saibot and El Kukui's playing Geras?
I guess we'll find out towards the end. But I'm just going to address these players by character names right now.
You're like, anything else is too confusing.
This is Geras versus Noob Saibot, all right?
This is winners finals, the twins. I'm pretty sure the names are correct. El Kukui was on the
Big
player
punish
one
here.
side.
Gonna eat a couple down twos right to the face.
Big body splash right into the corner, ending it with a command grab. Getting that extra damage thanks to the wall.
What's interesting is like, even if these players are not playing characters they'd usually go up against in a situation like this, these are both characters they use like high level. I've seen it before.
Sure, absolutely. Big body splash here, getting the 1-1-1 down. Big smack to the face. The sand clone coming out, gonna pop it for those plus frames, but too far away to take advantage of them. Here comes the running man. Of course, not enough shadows to make that crushing blow happen.
And I love the idea behind that. Throwing running man shadow, just completely ignoring that little sand drag back.
That's true, that's
really
very true.
Smart stuff from Noob Saibot, El Kukui, or whoever this is. And that's gonna do it.
This is. Do you think he's getting him ready for Geras? That's not fair. They're practicing in the winner's
They're going
final.
random!
That's what they're doing. You guys really doing that?
Bro, they're not even in grand finals yet. I think that's a bit wild.
Nah. I saw him pick Jackie. Did he
you?
random? Did he random to Jackie? They're definitely not picking random variations.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Maybe he's hitting the random select to kind of influence where he's going. But El Kukui's looking a little lost right now. A little lost. So I'm pretty sure the names are right. El Kukui rocking Jackie Briggs. Downward shot, not really getting or amounting to anything real big.
Had enough sport?
All right, let's see if the Jackie Briggs is going to be able to turn the tides of battle here. This is one hell of a strong character. So there's no doubt in my mind that she can do some damage here. Oh, that was so sick. Delayed the amplification of that kick, caught her slipping.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, if you're a little asleep at the wheel, it's definitely going to change it up for you.
Yeah, people really fall asleep on stuff like that, but that is very much mind games.
It is. And, you know, a little bit of a tool coming out, you know, for that offensive arsenal.
Can almost even consider it a 50-50 at some points, you know?
Yeah, because people don't want to give up, you know, the frame advantage that they earned by blocking it. So, like, oh, it's my turn to swing, because if he doesn't do it,
bam, you get caught.
Yeah. This is scary, man. Damage over time. El Kukui still not has. Oh boy. What? He didn't punish that? What? I think he Did he try to throw? Did he try to down two punish that? And
no, he tried to throw, and
he wasn't on the ground yet.
Yeah, that was a GG's. So the thing is, I've noticed like characters like Jackie Briggs, characters like Liu Kang, they do have very short throws. So it's like if you do whiff them at a certain distance, you can
don't connect.
You can get screwed over for it.
I don't know. I don't feel bad at all. How many times I've missed Jackie's throw recovery because she's so far away
You said,
from
oh,
you.
that's Jackie? Yeah, I don't really care. As a matter of fact, get rid of her throw.
Just, yeah, no throws. No throws allowed. That was a really smart bait there by Mighty Unjust. Jumping into the goop and kind of making El Kukui think he can whiff punish, but instead canceling that jump mid-air into the teleport. Super high level, super smart stuff.
Yeah, it's really,
And very high risk.
really good stuff indeed. Oh my God,
What?
dude. Dodging shadows like Neo right now. Really good throw. Jackie Briggs just needs about one more touch here to tie rounds. Notice I'm still calling these characters by character names. I still don't know who the hell is who.
His toe was in the goop. His toe was barely in the goop.
Okay, so El Kukui is Jackie
I'm pretty
Briggs.
sure, yes. From the way they're playing, I want to see, I've never seen, what? He knew he was going to blow it up?
And
He just destroyed her armor. She's got no bar and did 43%.
What was I tripping, or did you tell me earlier that recently Mighty Unjust has been taking it over El Kukui?
Yeah, that's pretty much the way it is. And
Okay.
I again, even going back to, you know, in between these games,
Yeah.
El Kukui looked a little distraught, a little lost. Pretty much up the creek
Man,
with
it
no
is-
paddle.
It is rough, but like that is a tricky like mind game to play as having like a twin brother. You know, you show up to a tournament, you're like, man, this is the dominant brother of a player. It's like I feel like you got to try to break out of that mentality once it starts coming into that competitive aspect.
That's tough though.
It is tough. Like talking about it is one thing, but actually doing it, it's like you said, it's real tough.
For the most part, I mean, throughout this game's life, I don't think I've ever seen, and these guys have competed and played against each other multiple times.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen El Kukui beat Mighty.
Wow.
And I don't, no, seriously, like, I think it's always Mighty. I've seen El Kukui outplace Mighty at the same tournament.
I was gonna say,
but-
what's so like bizarre about it is you usually see, you know, the other brother make it further than Mighty. So
Yeah.
it's like, man, in that sense, you obviously have the skill.
Sure.
You have what it takes to beat him, but
Sometimes you have a mental block.
I was gonna say, I think it's like some type of mental fortitude or some mental mind game that they have playing in a part here that this has in defeat.
I wonder which twin is older. Maybe that's it. Maybe Mighty's the older one, so he's got, you know, the priority. Player one
I'm
priority.
older by 1 hour. I'm better than you in everything.
I've been, when you get as old as me in about an hour, you'll know. You'll know why I beat you.
He wakes up the womb literally like 1 second before his brother. And he's over here flicking him off in the womb. He's like, GG's.
They like
The better
fought to
one.
get out. Like, nah. They like pulled him back by his shoulders. Like, nah, it's me.
That's why they play MK.
Do you think like a million years or like in Game of Thrones times, like if someone had an heir, if someone's like first born son was a twin, like do you pick which one is the heir? Like, oh, you're the heir because you were born like 3 minutes before your twin brother.
Bro,
I'd be really salty.
yeah. That'll be crazy.
You get to inherit this whole kingdom and this throne because you were born 3 seconds
based off
early.
of 3 minutes, 3 seconds, 1 hour, you're like, great.
That's it. You're the king now.
Good jump-ins from El Kukui, who's trying to find some corner escape here. And another crazy thing to think about is El Kukui went off of 3 really strong characters. Every single one of them shut down by the new Cybot from Mighty Unjust.
Yeah, it's kind of like Mighty's like Noob is like one of those picks where like he does really well against a lot of the top tiers, but he does have some unfavorable matchups, and he has a very what? He was able to block in time?
And if he got hit, I think that might have been a crushing blow.
Maybe has it loaded up, but Mighty's not sweating it too hard. Has a pretty good lead. That's going to be a punish. Surprised it didn't go into a down 2 punish for maximum combo potential, but maybe waiting out for the second time now that he has no defensive meter. Staggers the back one, doesn't finish the whole string, just kind of trying to feel out what Mighty's trying to do afterwards if he's going to squirm.
Oh no, that's going to be a lot of damage, something that El Kukui almost couldn't afford. And he's still trying to make this work. A lot of jump-ins, going for the jump 1, the jump 3, a down poke. What is happening right now?
Fatal blow territory here. If he does connect, it will kill the Mighty Unjust. So Mighty has to be a little bit more
Fatal blow reaction?
cautious. I don't know about that. I don't think Mighty's even going to give him an opportunity. There's going to be 5 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. He was so close to getting that life lead on that timer. But just like that, Mighty Unjust is going to close it out. What a way to go out. I mean, hey, Kukui still has a chance here. He's going to be getting sent down to the lower bracket where he has to face off against some demon players. Oh, Gur, right? That's the final
That's his
stretch
finals, yeah. Right here, this is your top 3. Guaranteed. The winner of the losers finals is going to be...
This is looking like
sweaty.
MK New Jersey finals right now.
Right here,
bro.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much right
This is
here.
like what it would be.
Frequent MKNJ. I mean, things have been mixed up in the past, you know, whether they're, you know, they come or not, but it's definitely getting a little crazy. But
yeah, and when's your next event for Mortal Kombat New Jersey?
Mortal Kombat New Jersey is November 12th, and we're going to be running MK11, MK9, and multi-versus 1v1s, multi-versus 2v2s. Destroyer's going to be there with his Superman.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be sweaty.
Yes, and listen, I encourage everyone in the tri-state area, consider coming down, man. Even this tournament, I feel like there was so many players that didn't show up that could have potentially, you know, gotten that bag.
Sure.
$2,000 pop bonus plus whatever was thrown into the Matcherino. This tournament was pretty hefty.
It's pretty cool. Pretty
hefty.
Pretty cool that these guys get to, you know, love Mortal Kombat and play for something.
What I'm saying is, like, you know, pull up to these events. If you're around, man, not only do these organizers appreciate it, but it's a great time. There's nothing like an offline, coming out here, meeting all these awesome players, people that you play online with and all this other stuff.
Or people that, the streams that you watch, you get to see them live in
so
real
great,
life.
Man. And not even another thing to look at when coming out to these type of events, one thing I took a lot of pride in was practice.
Oh,
you know,
sure.
You pull up to these events, and you're not going to get offline practice like no other than a fighting game offline tournament.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's always plenty of casuals out. Like,
yeah.
You can play, you know, till your eyes bleed.
Long story short, support Mortal Kombat New Jersey, the next Defendant North. Try to make it out to your tournaments. It's great fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of tournaments all over the country. So if you guys are somewhere, you know, you're probably in, if you're somewhere in America, you're probably in driving distance of a big tournament, whether that's EVO, Combo Breaker, East Coast Throwdown, a Biggie event, you know, Defend the North. It's all good. It's all fun. And, you know, we all go to these events because we love it. We love making the friends. We love playing the games. There's nothing like it. Absolutely nothing like it. So Gert probably not going to switch away from Gearus. I feel like he's just Gearus main through and through. Never gonna switch away from that.
At this point, we'll never see him get off that character, bro.
No. He like embodies that character. He's like, I am Gearus.
He's Gearus.
I'm Gearus.
Literally, I've commentated events where I'm calling him Gearus. Just tongue twisting him with the character.
They just morph into one.
Yeah. This is Gur right here in battle armor.
Gur did say, like, negative, you know, day 90 at the MK reveal event. He's like, I'm playing Gearus no matter what. Like, this is my character. This is my dude.
I respect it. Sticking through all the nerfs, all the downfalls the character had. You know, players like Gur, players like Tweety, just shows you that this character cannot get nerfed. Time and time again, he just awakens from the dead.
Definitely.
Really
the backbreaker string there, 1-1-1, switch it up. And it gave him that, like, breathing room, but oh boy, it's not good, looking good for El Kukui. Dude, why? You just saw what Gur did earlier in the bracket. He can flawless block that forward two like it's his job. Like, so good at it.
Back-to-back streak of pressure here. Gonna open him up with the forward advancing Portal Khan Giant Bacon Sword. Plus frames.
Did you just call it a bacon sword?
Bacon sword.
The bacon sword. It definitely looked like that in MKX. That's hilarious. 15 seconds left on the clock, but we're not going to see that come to fruition.
Waste my time.
You know what the prize payout spread is?
Not really. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, boy.
Pizza Pie punish straight to the gut. Doubles up on it.
Popping it to make it nice and plus. El Kukui not looking to block anything. Instead, taking it to the sky because he's scared of that command grab. Able to get the punish there.
That was
but
nasty.
But look, he's healing. He's literally healing from all of this. You know, net worth, it didn't do that much damage. Sun is so good.
Definitely is, especially when you got a character such as Geras trying to lame you out with projectiles and keep away.
Heal.
You know,
Heal up.
exactly. You can heal and you can try to contest with that Sun out. Really good knockdown.
It's crazy that both these characters have a mid command grab, so you see a lot of jumping on both sides. Because again, that's the only option you have against a mid command grab.
Yeah. Tries to mix him up with that parry in front of his face. Oh, beautiful forward 3-2.
Pop. Gonna be plus.
Wow.
All right, never mind. This one that was the fastest fighter select. He wasn't even dead yet.
That
Like, he
was
knew he was
quick.
gonna die, but his health bar didn't deplete yet. The animation was starting.
And interesting, too. That was an immediate reset right back into the same character.
And I feel like that kind of, did he just want to change the stage? Like, did he get upset? Because, dude, every stage is different. Like,
Maybe he just wanted to, like, reset the momentum. I feel like that's what a lot of players do in tournament is they'll
yeah, they just want to, you know, they want to reset their feelings, you know, try to get their mind back into it because they feel like they're slowly slipping away. So,
yeah. Well, here we go. We're getting back into this. Goes with the interactable, the Gur signature interactables.
he's the master of interactables.
Yeah, he kind of gained that that title in Injustice, right?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
doing some crazy stuff with interactables.
It was. Oh, and like, that was his, like, favorite thing. It was so funny.
Really nice. Just really strong keep away right now. El Kukui not able to do anything
It,
except
like-
heal in the sun.
It, like, pulled him away from the sun for a second. And during, like, the lift-up animation, of course, dude, if there's an interactable next to Gur, he's throwing it. He doesn't care. Like, I'm going to use it. I'm going to throw it.
Look at that. Mid pressure, able to toss out that sand dune to just keep him away a little further.
Oh,
Can El
boy.
Kukui close this out? It's going to be a really good situation for him. Not going to kill, but this should be chip out.
He got out of there.
If he wins this, bro, I'm going to lose my mind.
I'm going to lose it, too. I'm going to absolutely lose it.
flawless
He flawless blocked it.
Bro.
To stay alive.
Gur!
Come on, grab.
Don't do it, bro.
Tell me that's max. No. One
10
combo.
seconds.
One combo and a fatal blow. That's literally all he needs.
That's plus frames.
Oh, my God. He got out of there. 3 seconds. You
No
need
way.
to hit this
There's
fatal
no-
blow.
There's no way.
Can't get
There's
it.
no way. Okay.
That was close.
That was insane.
We were about to leap out of this window.
Yeah, I was out.
Like, Destroyer was getting ready.
y'all-
Like, he grabbed his bag, his phone. He's like, I'm ready to leap
Y'all
out
have
this
a,
window.
Y'all have a good grand finals. I'm out.
Peace. That was close, man. But still, that just shows you, like, how much Gur wants
Yo,
it.
he's never out of it, bro.
No, and that's the mentality you have to keep. Like,
Yeah.
all right, if I have health, I'm still in this.
And you see, like, when me and Arma are calling a player terrifying, these are the type of attributes that make a player terrifying.
Exactly. You
Being
don't.
able to have such a clutch factor when you're literally at a poke away from death. It's
Yeah,
nuts.
turning an inch into a mile. Like, you cannot sleep at all,
Mhm.
not for a second. And there's players that have that factor. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Not finishing the string. Gur kind of waiting there, waiting to keep blocking. But El Kukui just staggering the pressure, mixing it up a little bit.
Good counter. He's going to be forced to break her there. He
Uh-oh.
doesn't want to take this damage from El Kukui, who's getting very aggressive here. I'm loving the spacing, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Going for a ride here.
That should kill. Gonna spend the
it should.
meter?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Very nice.
1-1, baby. 1-1. We got a set. We got a losers finals. Who wants it more?
So what is Kodokan reaching for there?
I think he put his camera down to take a picture of himself. That's
Oh,
that's what
okay,
we're
okay.
seeing right now.
And now what is he squeezing?
I don't know.
Kodo, we're gonna need some context for this
Yeah.
this outro, man.
It does look like he's like
the hell are you
reaching. He's
doing?
like reaching for the phone. It's like the end of like every TikTok video.
Yeah,
where you see
yeah.
them like reaching for the phone.
Word.
Guys, just edit that part out. Like, why is it in every video? Just edit that part out.
He said,
Stop it.
This was a nice selfie.
The next TikTok trend brought to you by Kodokan.
Okay, good command throw. What's beautiful about that throw too, mid-screen, it just flops you all the way to the other side of the screen.
Oh yeah.
Kind of sets him up for the whole zoning game here. Back 2-2, stagger pressure into the sand clone. Getting hella plus frames off of that. Just kicks him with a standing 3. You love to see it. And that's going to be a crushing blow, snapping his kneecap in 2 places.
Out of there. Out.
Wow.
Every time, dude. He's going to throw it. He has to. It's kind of like this weird thing where he just feels this pride. Like, I get to use this interactable. You don't.
You got to expect it at this point, man.
Oh, yeah. It's Gur, man. It's Gur. Trying to jump out of there. Maybe thought that the command grab was coming his way. This time blocks it. And that max range of the down 4, Gur being able to recognize that as soon as El Kukui gets into that vicinity. And we've seen him kind of abuse that poke time and time again. Down 4 in a gauntlet, down 4 in a throw, like just to kind of keep you, guessing whether he's gonna strike or whether he's gonna throw.
Simple stuff like that, man, can definitely be a very strong skill to have, and his tool skill, like just mixing up your options in such a way where your opponent has no idea what's coming next. It starts to become very overwhelming for your opponent.
What I'm seeing here a lot from El Kukui is he's messing with the timings of his usual jump in because he knows Gur is a very flawless block heavy player.
Dude.
So he's kind of just mixing up the timing, and it's really working, really turning the set around.
That's when you start seeing stuff like empty jump-ins come into play.
Exactly.
It's
so
like a whole nother mind game of its own.
So I think Gur needs to stop looking for that flawless block and play a little bit more patient, because let's be real, flawless blocking, despite the name, is a very aggressive mechanic.
And you see all this stuff we're talking about, like this is exactly what I'm talking about when I say Mortal Kombat 11, it's fast in its own sense.
Sure.
There's so many different things you got to think about. You know what I'm saying? In competitive level,
It's very layered.
it's very layered.
Yeah.
Like to the I hate to say it, but to the casual player, it'll paint a picture that's like, dude, it's like they're playing in molasses. But to the competitive player, so many different things are going through their minds, like in matters of seconds.
Yeah. And then that's basing, your decisions on the next things that are coming out. Like, we're gonna see a lot of adaptation from both these players. Neutral jump, but didn't press a button. Gur recognizing and kind of trying to use his reaction.
Oh my God, a flawless block coming out of nowhere, gonna launch him for a crazy combo conversion, knocking his shoes out of his feet.
While he's frozen his time, his shoes are just flying off, unwrapping themselves.
You don't need these.
15 seconds left on the clock. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Gets the anti-air, air-to-air
Okay,
exchange.
that was the fastest.
El Kukui
Holy
outdoing himself.
Ow.
And he went right to rematch.
El Kukui, breathe, bro.
Come on, it's okay. I think he rematched just because there's no broken interactables on this stage. He still uses it. Gur, an absolute monster here.
I'm still not over that reset, bro. It was instant.
You kind of tell how triggered somebody is.
Yeah.
From how fast they hit reset.
He's like, why Iota?
Come on, let's go.
Well, let's see, because sometimes resetting that fast can be detrimental to the mindset of a player. So let's see if El Kukui's used to going this fast pace in matches like this. I mean, he's looking really strong right now. It's looked like the momentum has shifted. Just as I say that, a command throw coming from Gur, knocking him out of the corner. He's dodging pizza pies here. This is truly a back and forth set we're witnessing. My God, what's gonna happen next?
Trying to pop these clones.
No shot that just happened, bro.
He
Summoned the sun and ate a punish for it.
I mean, it has a lot of recovery, but in certain situations, you're so plus on a hit that you can get away with it, but not in the neutral. You don't want to do that against a player like Gur. He just went for it.
Exactly what we were talking about earlier. Delaying the timing on that jump in just costed Gur that flawless block.
Exactly.
That's stuff you don't really pay attention and look for.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
It's something that
they're playing a different game right now.
I was actually talking to El Kukui a little earlier, and he says, when I play certain players that love to flawless block, I just bait out the flawless block all day. So, and I think Gur is one of those players, but something you can't really delay the timing on is that forward two from Kotal Khan.
Yeah.
Because it takes pretty long time, and Gur's kind of basing it off reaction there, not basing it off the jump in.
Yeah, yeah. There's no specific timing to hitting that forward two,
Yeah.
except for reaction, like you said.
Rolling back, though, Gur wasn't ready to kind of put on that pressure. I honestly, on this PC setup, I'm seeing a lot more throw techs than I've ever seen before in my life.
It's insane,
And I don't
dude,
know
it's
if it's
insane.
because of the delayed latency or lack of delayed latency.
No, they definitely have a larger window to slap that tech, bro.
Exactly.
And look at that, a crushing blow coming from El Kukui, confirming into the command throw. Eat dirt, puts him in the corner. Another one just like that, gonna tie up the rounds. El Kukui, unfortunately, he's gonna have to lose that corner position, but this is looking really good for him.
I definitely think it's worth it, though. You win the round.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You cannot press that button. I'm so surprised that El Kukui's still on this character because you cannot press that button against Gur.
At this point, he's gambling every time he goes for it. Right in his booty cheeks.
Right there, right in the middle. He didn't have the bar.
It's a meme at this point.
No, he had the bar, but I guess he just didn't want to. He wasn't sure. Might have been an accidental flawless block. Overhead.
Slams him to the ground, gets a nasty jump over conversion here. El Kukui can definitely tie this up 2-2. Just got to be mindful of that forward two flawless block punish that he can eat. Goes for it again. That was risky.
A little risky, but Gur was jumping in. I don't think he was ready. It wasn't like true neutral. Getting out of there, playing the lame stuff, the lame game from Gur.
He's got to be mindful of the time as well. Gur's a master at running that timer.
Yeah, he has no reason to go in. Oh, he got it,
Is he
baby!
dead? Is he
Armor
dead?
broken. Not dead, but definitely hurt. Down to less than 16%.
Okay, I'm going to make a call here.
Tell me.
El Kukui needs some.
Dead.
He's dead. Yeah, GG's. His only hope would have been to confirm Fatal Blow, honestly.
Yeah.
To beat out the timer.
He pressed start during his. That was 3, right?
That was
Yeah,
3.
it was definitely 3. He
That was
pressed
3.
start. I heard the fatality music start up, and he pressed
said
start
nope.
through it. He said nope.
He said, nope, you're not
Somebody-
doing that. You're not doing that to
Somebody
me,
else
bro.
can watch this.
Okay, now El Kukui, he does look a little down here, but he does have his brother to pull up and avenge him. This can be a historical moment here.
Do you think they share their prize winnings?
That's dude. That's
Would you share with your brother? I've
no,
heard,
I
yeah,
wouldn't. I
see?
would not.
I guess
Like,
they don't either.
I'm gonna keep it a buck every time me and my brother, and you know my brother was
I know your
really
brother.
competitive. A lot of people don't know in the scene.
No,
but I
remember.
had a brother that was very competitive, and we used to grind MKX all the time. And I'm gonna tell you, when we used to compete, it was straight bloodbath. Like we were
Savagery.
Yeah, we wouldn't even talk to each other the whole like day before. You know what I'm saying? It got serious, bro.
Like
got serious.
feelings would get hurt,
Yeah.
egos would get trashed. Yeah, no, I definitely.
100%.
I'm
I'm
pretty
talking like we wouldn't even stare at each other in the household type stuff, bro. It was wild.
Yeah, big shout out to your brother, man. I'm glad he's doing
Shout out
awesome.
to Voyager's Revenge.
Voyager's Revenge, man. Check out his YouTube channel. It is sick, and you're gonna be like, "What? That's Destroyer's brother?" Yes, it is.
Yeah, nobody
Incredible
knows.
content.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. No, it's so weird.
But it's like it's funny. I'm sorry like to get into this
Sure,
topic,
sure.
but it's funny when if you look into him and then you find out he stemmed from the MK scene.
Yes, yeah.
That's like what the hell?
I mean, look, man. It's where the love is. It's where the love lies, and you love to see it.
And already starting off the match, Mighty Unjust going with the Jackie Briggs.
I guarantee you, Mighty Unjust skipped that intro, and Gur's furious right now. And he's going to take it out on Jackie's face.
And also keep in mind, anyone who's not familiar with a grand finals format, Mighty Unjust is coming from the winner's side. So what's going to happen here is Gur actually needs to defeat him 6 games. A total of 6 games if he's going to want to take this tournament home. So Mighty Unjust is going to have quite the cushion. I guess you can say quite the advantage.
Huge advantage here when you're coming from the winner's side. So again, because it is double elimination, Gur already lost his first tournament life, and Mighty Unjust has not lost a set yet. So in order to be eliminated, he has to lose twice, and that's what we're seeing right here. So far, Mighty Unjust able to get this commanding lead over Gur. And, whoa! The trade there, Jackie, a little too fast for the fastest up 2 in the game.
Like, mind-blowing stuff we're witnessing here, man. To see that up 2 get blown up.
That's crazy.
Jackie can do it she can do it all.
Now keep in mind, these guys did play in the winter semis. And, Gur was looking great. Gur was looking great until the Mighty Unjust pulled out that Jackie. Then he got destroyed. And, you know, that's definitely the safe pick here from the Mighty Unjust. That's gonna be
completely.
Dude, he couldn't even break away. His feet never left the ground.
Yeah, I completely forgot that even happened. But look, Mighty Unjust riding that same momentum that happened the last set they played. Went right back onto the Jackie Briggs, realized that was the character he needed to do the damage. And look at that, man. It's working wonders. This was coming from their set where he jumped on 2 different characters prior to the Jackie that was the answer.
2 different characters that got destroyed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's just, you know, it's so frustrating, especially if you're looking at it from Gur's perspective. Like, man, if he wasn't playing Jackie, I'd be having a much better time right now.
Yeah,
I'd be having fun.
The mental fortitude on these players is just kind of mind-blowing sometimes.
Popping it up, going for a ride. Gur swinging with that stand 1-1, ready to stop Mighty Unjust's advancement, going for his head here. Jumping over to the other side, doesn't finish the string. Instead, Gur recognizing that stagger,
That was
getting
so
a big
smart.
punish, baby.
Yeah,
Look at this damage.
He whiffed a bunch of stuff and then caught him slipping with that jump-in frog splash. Very smart. Hits him with a little sand trap action here. Trying to play that keep away game. Gonna prevent the leap from advancing forward.
I think I kind of messed up his combo there.
It really did, man. The properties of that little sand pool can make this matchup a little better for Gearus.
All right, Gur's in this. He found his footing.
Definitely
He's
is in this.
figuring this out.
Bro, Gearus, you do not want to count him out ever.
No, definitely
This
not.
man can be down 5-0, and he'll still find a way to make a comeback.
Let's see, baby. Let's see. Wake up 3. I want to say that was the first time I've ever seen Gur use that all night. For the most part, he's been very patient and really good at kind of just blocking. But you can kind of see the nerves and the frustration coming out in those actions.
Well, Wake Up 3 is the safe bet if you don't want to get punished.
Sure.
So
yeah, no, definitely.
Maybe he's learned his lesson from that last punish on the up 2.
I feel like he just kind of would rather save those resources.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Imagine if Jackie's goop healed her. Would that be fair?
Bro, this character's got way too much going for her. Now you're going to bring that up? Don't give NetherRealm my ideas, bro.
We're adding one last patch. Jackie's goop heals now.
And does double chip damage. Unblocked.
Out of there, keeping it nice and safe there. That teleport into the sand clone has like almost no recovery. He gets the hit and gets the fatal blow. Game number 2 going in favor of Gur. But the Mighty Unjust sticking with his guns.
Was Gur up the round there?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He was. He definitely was.
Imagine he resets and like
Oh, whoops.
loses
No,
a
no,
match.
No. He was up around. That was it. That was over. I think El Kukui told him to do that.
Well, the pressure getting started very strong again. Gonna go for the throw. Kind of just taking a step back. Drops confirmed there.
Oh, yeah.
Mighty Unjust is gonna have to keep this thing very clean if he wants to take out Gur, because like I was saying previously, Gur's no player you want to slouch on.
He's getting those timings down, though.
Okay, very nice command throw. Dragging himself out of that corner, exactly what he wants.
Oh.
The 1-1 low sand mix on an offline setting.
The low stand schmicks. Just went straight for it.
Mix.
The schmicks. I mean, the fact that it's like so unsafe, you know, you're risking so much, especially at this stage of the tournament. Anti-air. How many times did Gur get anti-aired in that last round?
Too many times.
Too many times.
Cashing out on all the damage here. Mighty Unjust really wanted that round, because remember, the last thing Mighty Unjust is going to want in a situation like this is to get the bracket reset on him.
No way.
So he is going to be trying his hardest to close this out here and now. Same goes for Gur.
These players both want it. They want the glory. They want that sweet, sweet trophy. Let me tell you guys, the Defend the North trophy
Oh, dude,
is
it's
incredible.
so sick.
Incredible.
Me and Armor were like standing in front of the trophies, checking it out. We were like, you know, not only did Defend the North go crazy with the prize pool this year, they went crazy with the trophies. They went crazy with the all PC setup. Bro, this tournament really turned up this year.
That's right, man. Presentation.
Y'all need to put this one on your map for the next one, I'm
Please.
telling you.
Please do.
Because I'll definitely be going to the next Defend the North 1000%. But here we go. Mighty Unjust looking to put himself in a
call out.
2-1 lead. This should be it. There it is. The stagger pressure closing it out. Mighty Unjust, 2 games to 1. Arma. This is not looking too pretty for Gur. He's going to have to try something immediately if he wants to bounce back here.
Not looking good at all. And Mighty kind of, in that situation, he knew Gur had like no defensive meter. So even if he did block that last little string, the dash punch should have been guaranteed, and that should have been enough to just complete everything down to nothing.
Yeah.
And just like that, the downward shot cancels out of there. But Gur was ready for the mix-up,
Not for
ready
the
to throw tag.
Here we go. Just running away. He's going to make this match as long as possible.
Of course, man, because someone up there loves you. The sand trap. There's like extra sand on this stage. Like, you can't even see it.
This is home field advantage, bro.
It's not fair.
Home
It's not
field
fair.
advantage. He said, what's pulling me back? The stage?
Whoa! What?
When you thought you've seen it all.
It just continues to amaze me, the interactions.
That was crazy, dude. What was that?
It was like the up, because the up two like goes forward.
So like
it
did a leap?
Yeah. Super weird. Weird stuff there. The goop, of course, Gur with the flawless block up two, trying to get aggressive.
And that goop pressure was so smart. He wanted that extra chip damage for the follow-up pressure. That's stuff you don't see Jackie Briggs players do quite often.
No.
Usually they'll do the goop mid-combo. Unjust was just like, hold that.
Like, yeah, I want to mix it up. I want
Yeah.
to keep you here, and I want to get the guaranteed damage as best as I can. But Gert, you know, did a good job of getting out of there. Just didn't have any good follow-up decisions. Smashes the patella right out of the knee. That is so gruesome to watch every single time, but that's just because I have a bad knee. Jump, the empty jump forward, and Gur
I
ready
love
to
the comparison you added.
It hurts, man. It like hurts my soul every time I see it. Good
You mind
flawless block.
sharing how I'm coming back to that.
basically
We're finding out what happens to his knee.
Skateboarding, all my youth,
shoot.
destroyed my knees.
Dang, dude.
It's okay. I lived a life.
Could have been a flawless block to close it out and take the set, but wait a second, Gur staying alive here. Gonna go with the, not like this, bro.
Uh-oh. Gonna make this
That's
comeback.
flush frames.
That's
This is-
flush. Chipped out.
If she lived all that chip, I would have lost my mind.
That was 3 hits into the unavoidable gauntlet. That very last hit was enough. The only thing Mighty Unjust could have done to avoid that situation was the flawless block.
Ay. Almost 40% right off rip. Gonna go for the stagger pressure here. Gur gonna get a crazy jump out. Looking for that overhead to connect the flawless block, not going off of the resources. He's probably scared to go off of up two or anything because
Yeah,
a lot of
'cause-
it's been getting punished, man.
Exactly.
For no reason.
It's getting
Or
baited
whiff.
out. You do the predictable jump in timing and then just block,
Yeah.
you know, knowing that you're going to be able to block in time.
He's not really committing to these up two flawless blocks anymore. A nasty throw coming from Mighty Unjust. This could be the final moments that writes his demise. What's going to happen here?
The goop was
The
to
chip on
follow up.
Hades. That's GG's. And there it is, the Mighty Unjust closing it out, taking it 3 games to 1 as he just stares at Gearus here. Probably excited on the victory.
Oh, dude, he is super excited to be the Defender North 2022 champion, able to do it on console, PC, and I guess against some of the best players in the world. Mighty Unjust, who's just taking it over Gur. It doesn't matter who he's picking, but again, it's that weird, you know, he can look at the character select screen and it's like, who is my best pick against Gur? He thought it was Liu Kang, didn't work out, switched it over to Jackie.
God, bro, to think back that he was on the verge of getting sent to the losers against Gur, and then
He
the
was
way
down
everything
2-0.
just played out, bro. Absolute phenomenal matches, phenomenal thinking on the players' part, and just all around a great tournament, man. Shout outs to the Mighty Unjust, the Defender North 2022 Mortal Kombat 11 champion.
Killing it, man.
Killing it, taking over one hell of an incredible stacked tournament. You can't be more proud than him.
No,
This is
no
crazy
way.
stuff. GG's.
Big GGs to the Mighty Unjust. Look, man, he came out here, he did his thing, he won that trophy, and, you know, you can't dispute that he's one of the best players out there in the world.
Nope.
And it's just also like all that character knowledge he has. He can play all these different variations, all these different characters.
Yeah.
It's insane, man. It is so impressive, like what he could do. I feel like I can barely play a second character in a fighting game.
Oh, dude.
And to say that you can go
Pick
and
up
pick
anyone in the cast and just go dominate a tournament. Okay. Can I get that trait for the next game, please?
The trait, yeah, the character power. No, big shout outs to everyone who competed today. Our top 4 being Mighty Unjust, Gur, El Kukui, and Too Easy, all killing it here in the bracket.
Yeah.
And big shout outs to everyone behind the scenes, everyone making sure the stream is running nice and smooth. Shout out to everyone in the chat, making sure you share this. We have a whole weekend of Defender North ahead of us. And lastly, I just want to shout out you, Destroyer.
This was just day 1. Hey, thank you, man. I love you too, brother. I really appreciate it. Always an honor jumping on the mics with you. Big shout outs to Defender North bringing me and Arma out here to do this commentary. It was a great time. Again, huge shout outs to Defender North dropping a massive prize pool into this Mortal Kombat. All the games, right? I think all the games got a crazy prize pool out here.
A lot of them did. A lot of them did.
A lot of them got a crazy prize pool, man. Shout outs to all the players that showed up here today, bringing us some incredible Mortal Kombat 11 action. I'm not too sure what the chat was looking like, but, we love you all. Even the trolls, we love you all. And, man, when's the next MK11 event that's going down? I think up next is KIT, maybe?
KIT is next weekend. The fun thing about that one is they're also doing Injustice 1.
Oh, shoot. Are you going to KIT?
I can't go, but
dang, dude.
I will be watching. And, again, all these events, all these tournaments, they all feed off each other. Help the community any way you can. Again, last plug for the Matcherino. If you guys want to contribute to the prize pool for MK11, summon that Matcherino in the chat. I'm sure you're going to be seeing it there. And donate any amount. It all helps, and it all goes to the players. I guess this is going to be us sending it off. We're sending it off. So, again, huge shout-outs to you, the viewer. Huge shout-outs to Defender North and all the staff, making sure everything goes awesome. Destroyer, you're the best. I love you.
Hell yeah, brother. Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Stick around. I believe DBZ is up next, so don't go anywhere.